Alright, let's go. I'm so excited, guys. Part 1 finale of the Peaks. Session 9. Let's go. Alright. And so, you all left off right before combat. Before we go any further than that, though, what did we do last session?
Combat.
Well, okay, besides that, Troy.
He only likes to fighting.
He said that with, like...
He's giving a good answer.
I mean, it is a good answer. Technically, it's not wrong.
I know Chris and Celine walked through town, and, like, Celine became a god almost to the town people. Axel did sandcastles. I fucked it up with the crown and danced around my ass. EJ stole stuff for me. Then Striders came. The Striders came. Chris became their leader of like 5 of them. But then a sand whale came, and she like became enveloped in like a black liquid. I think what it was. And it went up into the sand whale. And the sand whale flew over the city. Followers of Tate, up into the city. We ran into the city. Now there's like this fog in the city. If we would have failed wisdom save, we would have died and we couldn't breathe. But now there's this giant woman, and she's kind of pissy. And I got a new leg.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yes, Chris took the leg off. She didn't jump. She saw it. Sorry, anyway.
Wow, that was actually, like, pretty freaking good. That actually is pretty accurate as to all the events that happened. I'm proud of you, Troy. Do you have inspiration yet?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Alright, let's go! First inspiration! And in the... where it matters the most, the finale.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alright.
Yeah.
What? Look, Maurer has a way of doing things. Leave Maurer alone.
Alright.
Oh, and we did take a long rest, I think. We did a short rest with us, but I think we ended up doing a long rest as well, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's pretty cool.
Something long.
Click the wrong button.
Okay. And then still trying to find the others. This is fine.
We believe in you.
Thanks. Somebody has to.
Everybody throw up your arms and lend him your energy.
Here, I'll give you guidance.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
Yay, there you go. The real homie out here giving me guidance. What do you say when you give me guidance?
There you go. Here you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Get out of here.
Star is the best.
So good. Yeah.
He's holding. He's waiting. He's
Oh,
waiting.
what we can do,
Hey,
come on.
what happened?
You missed it? You missed it,
Yes,
Pop?
I went to go get a snack.
Oh,
I
there you go.
starved.
He came back. Stars hands in the air, waving like you just don't care.
Hey,
Yeah, I went to
love
go
that.
get a very unhealthy for me.
Did anyone else notice that? He's a big ass man.
Oh, he does?
I noticed it.
Lucky.
I noticed it.
I want a king bed.
I appreciated it.
I liked it.
Hey.
I like it. I like it a lot. I see a pair of glasses I like. I don't love them. I like it.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, I realize what I did. Okay. Uno momento.
Oh no, memento.
Screen will not be visible for a very brief period of time. But that is okay. Bop, bop, bop.
Panic.
Ah. I've never panicked a day in my life.
Now.
That's a massive lie.
Full cucumber. Pick a Percy!
Did you click
Ah.
your inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh, can't post that.
That one is it.
Oh no!
Oh, I didn't see the bottom part.
Oh no!
Is it pickle time?
Yeah.
It is pickle time with a little bit on the bottom. Look at it out now. I apologize.
He's out here eating pickles and shit?
Yum.
Actually, I love
love-
pickles.
I love pickles.
No.
Troy doesn't like them.
What?
I know. Or tomatoes.
Sir! Sir! What?
He's missing the best things in life.
Yeah, like, excuse the fuck out of me. You don't like tomatoes of all things? Okay, what, do you hate pizza too, you monster?
It's good. I like pineapple.
He likes pizza and
pizza. Pineapple. It's so good.
he likes pineapple. He doesn't
Oh.
like
Oh.
the fresh.
Yeah. See?
I'm not disappointed. I'm just I'm just
Slightly
Use your words, honey.
I'm just asking why. Alright. You're not in trouble. I just want to talk.
Daddy hits you because he loves you.
Oh god. Alright, anyways. let's get back to D&D. Alright.
Yeah.
And so, okay, so that is what happened last session. You left yourselves currently right at the cusp of combat. You and your allies have confronted 5 followers of Taith right before Dragur, the guardian of the Seven Tails, which lie underneath the center of the city of Minaith. Fire and destruction all around you. 5 imposing individuals in front of you. And a large imposing head of a titan as the guardian. You're about to lock yourselves in combat. However, everybody roll me a D100.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. 100. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Come on. What do you want? I'll take it.
Ooh. Okay, interesting.
I died.
EJ, you combust into flint. No, I'm just kidding. So, Celine. Everyone else does not notice this, but you do in particular. For a moment, as you're blinking, eyes still focused on your enemies before you, you can see a strange line of silver and gold with each blink. It's connecting you to Chris. What do you do?
Okay. I don't know.
Kill it.
How would you react normally? Let's say you're being inserted into this world, and all of a sudden you blink and you just see this very prominent tether that's just floating around, just connecting you to this person. What do you do?
Touch it, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't even blink an eye. I'd be like, whatever.
You're just chilling next to the homie, and all of a sudden, every time you close your eyes, there's this really weird, glowing thing attached between you two. It's probably just, it's probably just sleep deprivation, college things.
It's not like or anything. I can't forget that. You're very nice. No.
Yeah, everybody's got a tether, right? Anyways,
Yeah.
so, So you touch this tether, and you begin to have a vision. Please meet me in secrets. Alright. Hey, bub.
Hi.
Alright. Celine. So, as you touch this tether of silver and gold, you feel a warmth. You can almost feel the brightness from it as you touch it. And your vision begins to wash in white, before fading back to a sight. However, it is not with you in the town square of Minaith. It is somewhere else. You look around, and as your vision begins to slowly focus, as if you just came from a dark room and now you are in a well-lit one. You look around, and you see yourself in a strange room. There's several chambers around you. There's 9 of them, specifically. You can see each of them. There are almost like tanks, like cylinders, almost. Each of them filled with some strange fluid, glowing brightly of teal. You can see people of different shapes and sizes, ages, and the like. One in each. As you look around, you can see that one of them in particular is empty. This chamber is a little bit smaller than the others. You can see that there are several tables around, documents all talking about strange things that you don't quite understand. You can see that there are several people in coats, lab coats, that are occupied over these desks. Some of them are focusing on the chambers themselves, writing notes on documents and clipboards. What do you do?
I go up to one of them and I ask them where I am.
So as you approach one of these researchers, you presume, you ask them, "Where am I?" They turn around and they kind of seem like to give you a puzzled look. And they say, "Oh, Councilman Graves, that's a strange question to ask. You're in your private facility here at the top of the 3 towers. Where else would you be?" And
I was just wondering.
Mhm.
Wasn't really sure. Oh, okay.
All right. And as you look down at your hands, you notice that they look larger. They're somewhat calloused.
Mm-hmm.
They are not your own.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in this room, and things are most certainly off. What do you do?
I go around looking at stuff.
Okay. What would you like to look at first?
I guess the books.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. Okay. You look around at the books. You're kind of flipping through the pages, and most of it is jargon. You weren't really too much for studies or for the sciences, so not much of it really makes sense to you. But one thing stands out to you in particular. It's what's written on a lot of the covers that you see here. You see RT-001 written on quite a few of the documents.
Okay.
All right. Alrighty. And as you look around here, go ahead and tell me, what else are you interested in looking at? So there's the books and documents on the table, there's the scientists that are around, and then the chambers. One of them being empty.
Go into the chambers.
Okay. Alright. Is there any particular chamber that you're going for, or is it just at random?
At random.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and roll me a d10 through roll 20. Ooh. Okay. And so, you go up to one of the chambers, and you can see that there is this rather large individual in this chamber. They appear to be an orc of some sort. Large tusks sticking out from their upper lips, kind of protruding over their lower lips, and practically touching their jaw from the outside. Their appearance is grizzled, weathered. You can tell that this person has seen quite a few battles. However, his vascularity glows brightly of teal, even piercing past the light of the fluid which they are suspended in. On the plaque, as you're kind of looking for more information, you can see that they have a particular code labeled. And that's all there is. It shows the following. One moment, please. You see this, followed by this in parentheses. Let me double check my notes here real quick. And that is what you see.
Okay.
Are there any other chambers you'd like to check?
Yeah, let's go into another one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d10 again. Okay. Interesting. So the one next to it is the empty chamber. There's teal fluid inside, but there's no one in this chamber. As you look at it, you can see the following code. followed by this in parentheses.
Okay.
And you feel like you recognize this word or this name.
Yeah. Yes.
Roll me a history check and advantage.
It's 2, right?
Yep.
For advantage?
Yep, just 2 of them, and then we'll take the highest. Ooh, perfect. So you recognize this last name. You actually recall it from the time in which you were teleported for a brief period of time to Chris's home. This is her family name, Nilo.
Okay.
And it is at this time that the area around you begins to crumble, almost like blocks. The walls themselves begin to fall apart into nothing but white void. However, it doesn't seem like anyone in the room reacts to this. In fact, it seems like you're the only one who notices this, as slowly around you, everything crumbles into nothing but a white void. Your hands slowly becoming your own once again. And almost as if it's just a blink of an eye, your vision returns back to your own. And you are back amongst your allies, your enemies before you. And as you look around and your vision adjusts once again as if you were coming from the darkness back into the light. Chris is no longer with you. And now we return back. Okay. We're back. Thank you for waiting. I have returned. Oh no, where's Troy and Siwi?
They're eating toast.
Oh, okay, enjoy your toast. Alright.
Troy's on the phone with like his dad, so they're muted.
I'm here. I'll talk my daddy. And I like Star wasn't there.
And
Go
so,
put that back over there.
I'm hungry.
I know.
okay. So, for everyone else, as you're about to enter combat, you kind of look around to just assess quickly to make sure that everyone is ready for combat. Just getting an assessment of your surroundings and right before you lunge into battle. And as you look around, you notice that Celine is in somewhat of a trance. Like her eyes are just glazed over, and her hands and arms are lax at her sides. And she stays like this for only a few seconds before her vision returns back to normal. However, that is not what draws your attention the most. What draws your attention the most is a odd sight. You look at Chris, and her behavior is very much similar. A vacant look in her eyes glazed over, and arms lax at her sides. And after just a few seconds, from the top of her head, she begins to wisp away in colors of golds and purples and blacks and blues and flecks of white, like stars. As her body slowly whisks away like sand. An astral sand being whisked away into the space of the astral sea.
Can we act?
You most certainly can act.
Always.
Can I force her to make a save?
How would you like to do that?
I'm gonna try and freeze her in time.
Ooh, interesting.
Because it looks bad.
It don't look good. No, it do not.
Nobody touched the sand whales.
Nobody touched the sand whales.
Well,
It'd be a 16 Constitution saving throw.
16 Constitution saving throw. Okay, one moment. So does she has to meet or beat this?
Yeah,
Okay. And so if she meets or beats this, then
nothing happens.
nothing happens? Okay.
It is technically an attack, but it's not a damaging one.
Okay. So basically, like, if she passes it, like, time is not frozen for her, essentially.
Right.
Okay.
This is... I don't know what to do, but I could stop it momentarily. Maybe good?
Alright. And so, as your body is beginning to get whisked away, you go ahead and you encase her in a sphere of time. You can hear several clocks ticking in every which direction as you're attempting to stop this. And for a moment, her body, the sands of her body, stop momentarily. Rather, they go extremely slowly as they start to wisp away, before suddenly becoming much more quick as more and more of her body begins to disappear, until there's nothing but her legs that remained. Until finally, the rest gets whisked away. Like sawdust on a table.
Can I make an arcane check? To have some understanding?
Yep. Go ahead and...
How about a 25?
Ooh, well played. Okay. So you are familiar with what well, not necessarily familiar, but you can deduce what happened here. It most certainly was magical in nature. You recognize this as a specific form of teleportation. However, it does not seem that it was voluntary. It seems that this was rather cast upon her. You recognize that this is a form of teleportation of 9th level, possibly higher.
Ah, guys, I think she just got gated somewhere.
Oh, okay. Is there any way we could track her?
There's
None that I could possibly do.
Unfortunately, there is not.
Well,
let's ask her, what are we dragging? Let's ask him. Easy.
But yeah, but whatever took her away, or whoever took her away, used extremely powerful magic. To put in perspective, 9th level magic, if I am not mistaken, Wish is one of those spells that is 9th level. It's essentially like the equivalent of miracle level magic. Like it is that of like divine. Like this is what, like, for example, deities would
Which
have.
is the arcane version of miracle.
Yep.
I look over to Celine. Are you okay? Did you almost get sucked away? What's going on?
You're not.
No, Celine's here.
Oh.
Chris, wait. Did I misunderstand? I thought Chris got.
Yeah, yeah. Chris was the one that got whisked away, but Celine is still here.
Does she look like she's starting to flake away?
That's
Nope.
what I was concerned with.
No, Celine is fine. She just
Celine, are you okay?
No.
Celine, did you go AFK?
Okay.
Is anyone hearing her?
nope.
Nope.
Your mic isn't muted anymore. Oh, she's going to rejoin.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
We can
okay.
hear you now.
Yay. Yeah, we were just trying to talk to you.
I know, I heard.
Do you know what just happened?
No.
But you're okay?
Yes.
Do you feel like you're getting pulled anywhere?
No.
That's good.
Okay, okay. Alright. So there's not much time left to think about it, as you are now about to be put into combat. You can see now that Terra, the one who seems to be the leader of this group, oddly enough, she walks up to Dragur and his large mouth and just grabs a hold of his lips, like, and pries her hands underneath his teeth, and then begins to pry the mouth open wide. Like, it's almost as if she just kind of just like presses upward and raises his mouth just wide enough that her allies can now crawl underneath and get to the chambers below. And they make quick haste as they manage to get down there. And as she does so, she quickly dives into the mouth as well.
Oh, let's go.
Alright. As you...
Ready in for down, boys.
Can I dimension door past them?
You most certainly can. Show me Dimension Door real quick to find the range details. Time wizard things. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Dimension door. The range. One you can visualize or one that you can describe by stating that. Ah.
How
okay.
are we standing arranged, everybody?
I'm standing looking at his leg. I'm probably on the ground laying there still.
Just standing.
Yeah, so you're all probably like next to each other, like side by side, kind of like in a row. You have Malrum, who's like still on the ground. So you're standing beside your allies on either side. Before you is the head of Dragur, whose mouth is now open because there's no reason for him to keep it closed anymore because they managed to get past his mouth. And then you can see into his mouth there is kind of like a void there, but you can just barely see like the faint indication of stairs going downwards.
Yeah, I want to try and grab somebody. It'll probably be Celine because she's standing and we were all just looking at her.
Okay.
And warp past them.
Okay. Is it just... Are you warping past them to an area that you can see? Or are you...
The limit of where I'm able to actually see into it, because I don't know what the rest of it would look like.
Okay. You got it. And so you... What does your dimension door look like as you...
It looks like a swirling pool of water that snaps into a face of a clock and then pops open and drags us in.
Ooh, okay. I like
Ooh,
that.
hell yeah.
Alright. So then you and Celine pop through this dimension door and whoop, out through the other side, you appear right beside your enemies. However, they seem objective focused. As they see that you're here, they look shocked. Especially the strange sea otter-like looking individual who's just like he takes one of his orbs and he smashes it onto the ground, and then a large plume of blue smoke begins to envelop your vision.
I'm gonna try casting Watery Sphere unless anyone else is doing things.
No, I'm liking what you're doing. I'm like,
I'm gonna watch. And I hope
I'm a rogue. All I can do is steal, and I can't steal. Stuff.
So the full extent of what I'm doing is, well, I'm going to make a giant. Well, that didn't post. There we go. I'm going to make a sphere of water in front of us, and
Okay.
I'm going to basically drag it through all of us, including myself, back towards the mouth.
it's probably a bad time to mention Baron can't swim.
I'm sorry.
Oh
can you-
yeah, Malrum can't swim.
Baron can't swim very well.
You're not there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Okay, cool. Good.
You're not getting hit by this because you aren't like in the mouth yet.
Good. Cool.
You're, as far as I know, you're still laying out there chilling.
yeah.
I'm just sunbathing.
All right.
Since I'm up there with them, I'm basically just casting it on myself. So it'd be on a corner, so the 4 creatures around me. I don't know how we're arranged. I try to leave Celine out, but I'm not sure if I could.
Oh, I see. Like you're trying to like trap as many people as you can in your watery sphere.
Yeah, and then next turn I'm just going to start yeeting it out the mouth. Like, no, let's have a talk, people.
Okay. Alrighty. And so you. Okay, interesting. What's the DC save for strength?
It's only a 16.
Only a 16. Alright, let's see who gets caught in it. Okay. Interesting. Alright. One of them failed. The others managed to get through. Not all of them get caught in it. I won't tell you who because your vision is still technically obscured by the blue smoke. But some of them do get caught. Most of them get through just fine. But one is still in your watery sphere. Now kind of mixed together with this blue smoke, creating this weird colloid of water and smoke. Or now it's really more of like ink. It is a small, not really a child, more of like, maybe like 19, maybe 20. But they are small in stature, maybe about 5 feet tall. But, weathered features, short, dark brown hair. And she kind of stares at you, bewildered through the water. You have trapped one person in your water sphere.
I wave. If no one else is doing anything, I am going to drive that person with myself in it as well out of the mouth.
Okay.
Yeah. I just kind of
Like-
look on ready to see if there's anything I can do. Like,
You all see Mr. Bucket's mouth open and a ball pop out.
Mr.
a
Bucket.
ball?
Oh, okay, try to.
Mr. Bucket.
You might be too young. There used to be this game. You put balls in it, and it was a bucket, and they would shoot out randomly around the room. Kids would grab them, put them back in the bucket. It was
Oh,
like
I
a ball
remember.
thrower for dogs.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's where I'm going with this.
That game was fucking sick.
Oh my god. I was not prepared for that.
Well, what it was. What, you guys aren't excited about, like, just running around catching balls?
Not gonna lie, I am, but okay.
Yes.
Well, this is a big time for those.
Anyways. So. You've got this person, you've driven them now out of Draguru's mouth. And, are you putting them down, or are you keeping them suspended in your watery sphere?
Oh, we're going on a magical adventure in the hopes that they're companions want to come with them, because like I wouldn't be able to see much else of what's going on. It's just like, oh, there they go, and into a wall probably where it'll end and just drop us.
Okay.
You said the water's all obscure, so there's very little aiming. It's more like straight until hit wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So since your vision is obscured and you're as you're trying to get out of the mouth, so for everyone else, well, I guess this is specifically for you, EJ, and Malram. You can see like, there's like these lumps that are starting to appear like on either side of Dragor's cheeks, as like, you know, it's like as if like something's being swished around. Exel's watery sphere is just bumping from side to side, trying to navigate out. You see a large plume of blue smoke now come out from Dragor's mouth, and then finally out of the edges, like one of the corners of Dragor's mouth, you can just see Exel's watery sphere just pushing out aimlessly. Like he thinks he's like just aiming straight back up and out through like the center of the mouth, but he's been bumping into the walls the entire time, and eventually makes his way out along with this one of the Taith followers, as well as Celine, as they manage to make their way out.
Can I like? Oh wait, let me make sure. Okay, so they're at about 1 foot. We do. Okay. Can I fashion a rope to kind of lasso them and grab Celine and the Taith follower as they come flying out of the mouth?
Sorry.
Can you chuck a lasso into water?
I mean, you could. It would just get stopped pretty soon after it hits the surface.
I've never tried.
I mean, you most certainly could try.
Yeah, and it just slows down.
I think you should try. It'd be awesome.
Yeah,
because it's hard to control. Like, unless there's some magic I use with it that like controls it within the water, or that fish. Oh no, that fish is only for light. I was gonna say we could use Malram's fish and have the fish guide the rope and wrap it around, but I guess it's just of a light.
You notice the fish in the water.
Fish.
Is that possible? Like, I don't know the properties, per se, of that fish. I know it gave us light, but is it pretty intelligent? Like, is it intelligent enough we could get it to maneuver the rope and put it around people?
No, it is not currently tamed, so it would just kind of swim around at its own leisure and just glow brightly.
Okay.
Basically, it would just sit and look pretty.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey, there's friends in here. Hello.
Right? Okay.
Actually, what languages do you speak?
Oh, there you go.
I speak Abyssal, Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
I've got Common, Elvish, Halfling, and Thieves' Cant.
Interesting.
What do you got, Celine?
Common and Celestial.
Ah, interesting. This is a very interesting thing here. All right. Celine, roll me a history check.
Okay.
Oh my god, just barely. Okay. Alright. So, Celine. You recognize now that you have a closer look at the voidfish that you've heard of these, but they're extremely rare. But that they have they do reside in certain regions with concentrations of celestial beings, specifically in their pools. It's what kind of like gives like an angelic glow. Usually, like these pools have many of these voidfish. These pools themselves are quite rare and are often used for altars and shrines. It's kind of like used like almost like decoration. But you do know that these voidfish are sentient to an extent. They kind of have like the attention span of a squirrel, but you can actually communicate with them. They speak celestial.
Yay!
Do you try and speak with it?
Yes.
Okay. What do you say to the voidfish?
Is there any way you can get the rope that's about to get thrown at us and put it around people, pretty please?
Okay. So the voidfish, like, who's holding the voidfish right now? Out of curiosity.
It generally is swimming around me or in one of my buckets because I think it was given to me a while ago.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's like it's in the sphere with us. It's just hanging out.
This is so wonderful. I love D&D, man. And thank God for notes. I had to actually I had this written in one of my notebooks. Actually, I had like deep notes about this, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a thing with this fish. I was like, oh, this is gonna be awesome. All right, so the voidfish, it's swimming around in your watery sphere, Exel, and it hears this voice. It kind of like flicks its head around, like almost as if it's like fighting something, until like finally it just like locks eyes, with Celine, as it then like swims towards the edge of the watery sphere, and sticks his head out, or its head out, and like those like electronic like. Or, yeah, those, like, animatronic fish, that you used to be able to get at, like, basically any retail store, and it sings, like, a stupid tune.
Yes.
It's like that. That's what it looks like when it sticks its head out and starts to talk to you. Hello! What was the question?
Can you please put the rope around the people in the water?
Which one?
The person that's 5 foot tall, that doesn't have wings, or looks like the other girl.
Ah, okay. Do you have a rope?
EJ, are you throwing the rope up?
Yes. I now toss the rope in the water.
That rope.
Okay. And it grabs the rope with its mouth. It just goes, whop, and like it just like kind of like thrashes around and swims towards them for a brief moment, and then starts to swim back. It sticks its head out. The rope is still in his mouth. Why am I over there?
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
He spits the rope out. What am I doing again?
Can you put the rope over the girl's head?
Ah, okay. I dropped the rope.
I hand him the rope. How close am I to the fish?
You're pretty close to the fish now. You're like a couple inches away from him.
Okay, I hand him the rope.
Yeah, he reaches his mouth over your hand, like kind of just like grabbing the rope. Like it's a very like slimy texture as it like takes the rope away from you, and like kind of like starts to like swallow the rope and like takes it up into its mouth and like kind of like swishes it around like it's mouthwash, before like it like spits the rope back out and has like the slack hanging from its mouth, but you realize it just fashioned a noose out of the rope, and he's just like, okay, and he swims back and he puts the rope on over this person's head, and then it's wrapped around their neck. It's not pulled taut, and then he lets go of the rope, like with only like one end in his mouth still, swims back and then spits it out towards you, and like it gives like a little tiny grin, like as much as a fish could possibly give, and he just asks, "Did I do good?"
Yes, you did perfect.
Thank you. Do you have snacks?
Why don't you ask that guy over there?
Okay. And he swims over to you now, Axel. Axel, do you speak Celestial?
I don't, man. This fish be talking fish words at me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Yeah, you're all
okay.
hearing. Yeah, you're all hearing like weird like sounds, like almost like warped, like audio, almost like it's compressed. It's very very strange to you.
I'll translate.
Okay.
Exel, he wants some food. Feed the fish.
Yeah, sure. I always feed the fish. I got you, little buddy, and I do the bumping of fist and fin.
Yeah, and he kind of like gives you a little bit fin, like he's Nemo. He just goes tick. It's a little tiny
Yeah.
slap.
I'll take out some wonderful hardtack and crumble it up. Here you go, buddy.
And he quickly grabs it all into his mouth, and he's just kind of tumbling around, like he's swiping from left to right through the floating, tumbling bits of food. And he's just, hardtack, my favorite. And he's just kind of now he's just
favorite.
he's just swimming in it now.
I really wish that we knew he talked before.
No one ever asked.
Exactly.
This is very true.
Yes, that's what I love about D&D, is the things you find out later.
Can I yeet this thing into a wall?
What?
The fish or the water speed?
The water. I'm that was the plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to
sure.
say oh my god, and you're like, this is great. This fish can talk. Can I throw it into the wall? What?
No. Can I continue to move the thing away so the creature I caught falls out of the water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Then I'm gonna turn around and go it the other way and try and catch something else.
Okay. So Exel's watery sphere spits out this one person who's now bound with a rope around their neck. Celine, you have it in your hand. Split. Their bodies splays onto the floor. They're completely drenched in water in this strange inky blue. And then you see as Exel then slides across the floor in his watery sphere back towards Jagur's mouth. We'll discuss what happens first for you, Exel, as you go back into the mouth. You could see that it's nothing but dark void down those stairs. You can't really see any further down into it. Do you have dark vision?
Let me. Interestingly, no. All I have is this fish that glows.
Wait, you're Triton, right?
No.
Or you're which race are you then?
Locantha.
What? Locantha don't have dark vision?
No, it's not on my racial traits.
That's
and I
so
think it would be
weird.
there.
Yeah, right.
Right?
You would.
But it's not. Well, it's limited amphibianness, so it's more like a frog. So I think it's not deep water.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was about to
I
say
think,
how
I think
did
it's
they...
shallow flavor.
Ah, okay, yeah. So it's the shallow variant. All right, got you. Yeah, for a moment I was so confused. I was how do they see in the water then? Okay. So that's all you can see. It's just nothing but a dark void. Roll me a perception check.
Sure.
With your perception check, you can't see them, but you can hear them. It's the very, very far, faint tapping of tap, 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 as you hear multiple footsteps getting further and further away.
I think this thing moves really fast. Let me.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like they're stopping for their ally. It looks like they're just dipping.
No, it only moves 30 feet in a straight line, so I'm not going to be able to catch them. I'll dismiss it and go sit by the mouth and see what happens with that person I caught.
Okay. So you return back to your allies, and meanwhile, Celine, Malram, and EJ, you now have this tiny girl here who's just trying to get the noose off of her neck. It's tight enough that she can't just immediately get it off of her head, but she does kind of stare at you with deep malice. As she's trying to get further and further away from you, to no avail.
Uh,
I don't know what I want to do, but I'm mean.
I'll wait. Let's see what you want to do.
I think like chest, and you just put like the tip right next to your like drawer and say, "Don't you fucking inch."
Wait, what do you do, Mauro?
I'm gonna get my long sword out and put it right next to her heart, like right on
Oh,
her chest.
great.
Don't move.
Okay. So she just like lays still and she just glares at you, Malrum.
Good. We ever still images with me?
Well, it sounds like you have attention, so I just go ahead and keep an eye on both of you, making sure that you're not going to do anything to her, but also, like, keep your menacing to her to know that she's the.
No promises. I will make no promises.
Okay.
She is all her date. She is fair game.
A knocking, am I right?
Damn right.
All right. And so, does anyone say anything to her?
Hey, what are y'all doing?
Waiting for you to come back to scry your knowledge. Like, I
walk over to the kid on the ground and I say, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
There we go.
Well, it's not a follower of us, but so I whisper over to it. It's not one of our. It's not. She's not a follower of what we follow, so we already have a mistrust. But at the same time,
I'm not a follower of what you follow. What does that matter?
You have built-in.
You built-in trust.
You
So-
have followed this. We are bonded. in
Does
blood.
the small person start talking immediately?
No, she's silent.
I start drowning her.
Oh, all right, let's go. All right.
So this is what I logged back to is we're gonna drown the person now.
I know, right?
No, it's waterboarding. It's that thing where you try to get somebody to talk by making them realize if they don't, you'll start depriving them of air for longer and longer periods of time.
Oh god.
I would. Exel would love to do a kinder version of this, but we don't have time.
That's true. The others are still making their way down to the Seven Tails as we speak.
So I'm gonna shape water and like start drowning, and then take it away. Are you gonna talk? And I'll say this is your one chance, because otherwise you're a problem. We'll have to put down.
Yeah. And so she like starts like coughing up water, and she's like, "I'll talk. I'll talk."
What are you here for?
To destroy the Seven Tails.
Why?
There's one.
Too slow. Here comes the water.
Oh no! Wait! Please! It's in Tate's best interest that one of them don't exist.
Who?
One of the statues?
Yes.
Which one?
I could draw it for you. She didn't tell me which one. She just told me like what it looks like. I don't know what it does.
That doesn't mean anything to me because all we know is the direction of the one we're supposed to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you going to do it?
Tara's gonna destroy it.
How?
She's going to summon something to destroy it.
All right, thank you. Anyone else need any questions answered?
No.
Can I kill her?
The water
Okay.
goes back on. Does somebody want to tie her up, or do we want to kill her? We don't have time to deal with whatever this is.
We'll let Malcolm kill her.
Go ahead.
Okay, can I kill her?
Yes.
They're very
we,
prone.
we gave you
Cool.
permission.
Let's
Shut my-
go. Wait, how would you
Oh,
like
he-
it? Sorry,
the
go ahead.
sword that he has against her heart.
Just shove it through her.
Okay.
And we can't hear the screams through the water.
That's true. So, as you pierce your longsword through her heart, you feel some resistance as you do so. You most certainly do like pierce her heart. You can see as her eyes widen as she's now being slain. But something erupts from the wound itself that begins to wrap and coil around the tip of your blade. Several roots and vines and branches begin to sprout out from her wound, as well as flowers that are now being quickly dampened by the watery shape that forms around it. As her body it begins to quickly become enveloped in this overgrowth, it sprouts from her mouth and her eyes as her entire body is being enveloped, encased, and shrunken down by this growth as it kind of closes in on her body more and more until it is completely consumed, and all that is left is a ball of overgrowth, of greenery, dampened, or rather drenched by the watery sphere.
Oh. I'll try to take my longsword out.
I'm gonna blast it with ice to make it easier to chop through.
Okay. So you blast it with ice to make it easier to chop through, and like you kind of like wiggle your sword around to try to like get it to break free. And as you finally manage to break it free, snap! Your blade does not break, but something breaks free from this strange structure. Now it's not even a person anymore, as you can now see that you have a pierced heart. However, it is not a normal, like, for example, it's not a human heart. Rather, it is a heart made from wood. It almost looks like it's still live wood, with small roots encasing around it, almost like the vessels around a heart. And you can see that there is this bioluminescent green that oozes from it.
Well, looks like you have a new friend. We should get going.
I just asked, like, what is this?
Don't know. I'll look at it as we go. I
Player.
take it and I start identifying it, but not the spell, just Arcana.
Okay, so I just got it all behind him.
Okay. Roll me an Arcana check as you're making it.
26.
Oh, damn, dude! Alright.
Hey, I was thinking the hell back, but I guess you don't need it.
Yeah, right? He rolled an 18 on the d20. I mean, alright. So, with your Arcana check of 26, you note that this. You don't know exactly what this heart is, but you know the behavior of it. This is the behavior of something that belongs to the Feywild. Most prominently, from what you know, is that in ancient text related to the three goddesses and gods, specifically Taith, you are aware that this is an enchantment, a high-level enchantment that was only put upon certain individuals by a deity, specifically one that belongs to the Feywild. The new gods are able to do this, but you also know that Taith is able to do this. It's a curse almost. One does not actually die and return to their appropriate deity. Instead, they become part of the Feywild. They return back to one of Taith's native lands.
I'll say back to you. So the person you just killed had a curse from a god that keeps them trapped in the Feywild instead of being able to actually die. All the people that we're struggling against right now are basically being tortured eternally at Taith's discretion.
As you begin to run down. Does anyone have dark vision as you're all making your way?
You have-
Just a
Yeah.
glowing fish.
I do.
I do.
60 feet.
Okay.
I have, yeah.
Okay. So Malrum and EJ, you're able to see a decent amount, 60 feet down in the tunnel, as it kind of like there's some straightaways and some spirals, things like that. It's quite a long staircase. Your allies follow suit, with Exo and Celine following you, using the glow from the void fish to illuminate their way, so they're not tripping over themselves or on the stairs. They just can't see nearly as far, but they can see you, and they can see the stairs ahead, but they cannot see anything beyond that. So you all are their guide, so to speak, as you're making your way down the stairs. As you do so, you can hear the strange sound of it just kind of sounds like it's this strange wave like sound coming from further below, as you can hear something begin to crack. Like, it almost sounds like tile cracking from like something that's like too heavy. As you begin to approach, how do you approach? Do you just like get down to the bottom of the stairs and just like, you know, FBI open up, or how'd you like to approach this?
I'd like to sneak. Okay, let's see. What am I?
Maybe sneaking.
Yeah, I want to sneak and kind of see what's going on. Hold on, let me see what I got. That's to hands. I want to listen in against it, like the.
Okay. And then Exel is asking you something here, Celine. Asking if is curious if you can ask the fish if he can do anything else.
Yeah, sure. Hey, fish, is there anything else you can do?
So he sticks his head out of the water. You're still quite a distance away from like the bottom of the stairs. Like, you guys can see the bottom of the stairs, but it's far away enough that no one would probably hear you. And the fish sticks his head out and he says, I could be in the water for a really long time.
That's great, but anything else?
Like what?
Anybody has any ideas on what I'd ask him?
Okay, so he can communicate with us. He's very simple task. What would I want the fish to do? He has the glowy thing.
I don't. Wait, it's friggin'. He doesn't have a squirrel now. Like fish.
Can you do anything else with your glow?
Yes. Can you do anything else with your glow?
Can you shoot lasers?
I can get really, really bright. It's hard to look at me.
Can we throw you like a flashbang?
Can we throw you like a flashbang?
What's a flashbang?
It's really bright and it hurts people's eyes.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
do that all the time.
Oh, cool. Okay, we know one thing we could use you for.
I have to be in water though. I don't glow at all outside.
Okay, that's great.
That we could do that.
We can shoot the water out like a stream and have you flash.
A fish flashbang.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I love what's happening with his battle plan, and I fully support it in every way.
All right. Okay, so you know how you can use the fish now. That makes a very good diversion. And then EJ, if I recall correctly, you're gonna sneak down there and you're gonna kind of like take a peek as to what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let me just
Sneak
arrange.
peek.
Yeah, a little sneaky peeky. All right, I got you. Roll me a stealth check.
You got it.
I know what your bonus is, but I still have to ask you.
Of course.
All right, with your stealth of 23, you easily get down to the bottom of the stairs, and you see this. One moment, please. Pop!
More focus.
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 Whoa, this place looks cool.
So you can see that there are 4 individuals here. They're all kind of surrounding this stairway. There seems to be some strange field stopping them from advancing any further. You could see...
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you can see that.
You mean to go inside the arches? They can't go through it, is what you mean?
Correct.
Or you mean towards...
They can't go through the arches to get further down. You can see now that the sound of the cracking is actually coming from here. Like something at the bottom of this pool is beginning to crack. You can see that Tara is walking towards it, and you see as she takes a blade to her hand and slip. She cuts her hand and begins to drip some blood into the pool below. And as it does so, roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. Shield? What you do? Oh, good.
Oh!
Yeah!
Let's go! So, your vision is like laser focused. You're like analyzing this room to a T. You notice that there's several rats actually here. It actually seems strange because for the majority it seems like the walls and everything like that was rather clean before. Like you can't imagine like why rats would be down here. But you notice that all of these rats are dead. Pretty much every single one of them is dead. It looks like they're all recently killed as well. And as for the blood that drips from her hand, you can see that when she opens her palm and she looks at her hand, you can see that her blood isn't just red. There's swirls of purples and blues and blacks and flecks of gold like stars on her hand. And in the cut itself, with your very, very keen senses of sight as you're focusing on her hand now, you can see that in this wound, for a brief moment, there's an eye that moves around. It's like almost like flicking its eye around, bewildered, looking in every which direction, no rhyme or reason to what it's trying to find or what it's trying to see, before it disappears, like a blink, as her hand slowly begins to close up again. And from this pool here, you can see that it begins to swirl and quell. The water moves around like waves as it crashes against the sides, until finally something begins to erupt from it. One moment.
I love your voice when you say one moment.
Thank you. Stop, Axel, you're so sweet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just waiting for Marvin Gaye to start playing Let's Get It On.
Let's get it on. Is that what you think of when I say one moment?
Yeah, that is what I hear in my mind.
Ooh. Alright. So, you see this individual begin to come up from out of the water as... Bop. It slowly begins to come out of the water. It is small at first, but as its elongated body becomes, or rises up from out of the water, it becomes larger and larger up to its full size as it comes slithering out from the depths of this pool. Its bright blue eyes and void-like appearance begin to obscure everyone else from behind it.
Okay.
As it slithers around now onto the ground before then swooping its head back up like a serpent with an enormous roar that shakes the entire room. You can feel your chest just vibrate violently just from its roar alone. They have not noticed you yet at this time. Now I'm really considering dual classing right about now.
sometimes I just keep thinking of all my other characters and what I could do, and I have to keep looking at EJ and go, she's just a rogue.
Yeah, she's just a rogue. What do I do?
You say just a rogue, but that means you're not thinking about it creatively enough.
No.
You're like Indiana Jones. It's just Indiana Jones that shit.
Well, okay. It's because, like, my first instinct was like, let's blast the bombfish at it. And then I was like, okay, so sort of like something with daggers where I can run. I could dash over, slash at it, and dash back without triggering opportunity of attack, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I've got in my brain so far. Nope.
I'm open to the option.
All right. And so
We
as
all stand back.
yeah, right. As this creature is now out of the water, you can see that, like, for what it has for a tail, it's just black void as it, like, whisks around. It's like inky smoke behind. Like, it has this colorful front, but then just fades to a black void in its back as it now turns towards the bright field that is stopping them from getting past this archway. It just begins to chew away at it. Like, with each bite, it's as if it's, like, just taking light away from it as it slowly wears it down. What do you do? Now's your time to battle plan if you'd like.
God. Okay, I got like a sacred flame.
Wait, do I have let me see. I do. I have Molotov cocktails. Can we throw it down?
Jesus.
You most certainly could try.
With alchemist.
If time is currently like happening while we're talking, I'm just gonna cast slow on a bunch of them.
Okay. Well, I mean, time is like you could take all the time in the world to plan and strategize right now if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So, guys, I have a decision for y'all to make. I can haste one of you, or I can try to slow, I think, 3 of them.
I think slowing is a good idea.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, up to 6 creatures. Never mind. So slow it is.
Yes. I can call the guards, but I don't know if they'll come.
I also have a scroll for Thunderwave,
Ooh.
Ooh, that could be handy.
so that might be the time that we use it.
I'll throw a pop gun.
If you, I mean, when else are you, what are you going to save it for?
Yeah, I feel like this is the time for Thunderwave.
Celine, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna talk to the fish and get it to do stuff for us.
I think it's already on board. Just chuck it if you're ready. I guess if you throw it into the water, that'll work really well.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's throw it into the water and
Just
get
don't miss.
ready to...
Yeah, fish flashbang. I love it.
Okay, you want to do the fish thing now?
Oh yeah, like open it with like the flashbang to
Blindness, I think
Oh, yeah.
blindness is a great thing to
Get
give
them
people.
distracted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do blindness first, and then we slow him down. He can rage, and then I can do Thunderwave. Let's see.
Yes.
I really, really want someone to do art of a fish flashbang. Please and thank you. That sounds amazing.
Oh my God.
We'll read more about this. How close do I need to be? Range 15 feet. So I have to move in. I can
Okay.
get close because if we're gonna do the blinding.
Yeah, if we do the blinding, we could all get close.
Well, no, I need you guys to stay back because I'm gonna do. It's a 15-foot cube originating from me, so I could probably jump in the water. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I could get 4 of them. I don't care about this guy. If someone wants to, why isn't this looking
I'll
right?
crossbow him.
Okay.
If someone wants to get this guy here on the far left,
I can crossbow him.
what I can do is I can jump in the water here. Hold on, let me show you where.
Oh,
I can jump in the water here.
question
and then, yes.
though. What are you all doing with Lydia during combat? Because she's still suspended in the water by Exel.
So I can let her out.
You mean let her out so she can be controlled by that one guy?
Yeah. Fuck it, if I can't see
No.
No, because you want him to see stuff?
Well, I mean, he wants to see a shit show. Let's let him see a shit show.
I don't know who the person is, so I don't care either way. It's up to you guys.
Maybe he'll come help or something. Thank you. Much appreciated for it, man. He uses stuff to be number.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
That's you.
Hello.
Okay.
You.
Okay, so if
Why?
if we let her out, he sees stuff, and I guess you're thinking, Malrum, that he might help us. Like, why do we want him to know about this?
I don't think it'll hurt him. Hurt us if he knows.
Who is Malrum?
Me, I'm Malrum.
Okay, so why are you controlling her?
I'm not.
He's not. His idea was let her out because we were like, what are we doing with Lydia? And so far, Exel and Celine is like voting. Let's keep her in the water. We don't need her right now. And Malrum's like, let her out. And I'm like, I don't see why, because I only see her as a time traveling trouble right now. Like, I don't see
Anything she does tends to hurt her.
Yeah.
So maybe we not ask her to do things unless we're all going to die.
Yeah.
There's too many in the hole.
Okay. Yeah. So no, we're not pulling her out. She stays in her bucket water.
Bucket water.
She could just go in a corner somewhere, just out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, if you have some means of like setting her aside, now would be the time.
If Remnant, we're gonna put her in here. But,
Does anyone have a barrel that I requested a long time ago?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do indeed have a barrel.
Yeah.
Great! Get in the barrel!
You're just like shoving Lydia, like Lydia's getting shoved in, like head and shoulders first into the barrel. X is like, get in the barrel!
She doesn't need to breathe air when she's in the water. It's fine.
You're like shooting the water down into the barrel like a hose. Like, get in the barrel.
I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and you just hear. I mean, like she's not drowning, but like she's trying to respond back to you, but like it's just water just quickly filling the barrel, and now she's just pouty in the barrel. All right, she's in the barrel now.
That's taken care of. So, what's the plan, everyone? Who's going first?
We should do the flash bomb first.
yeah,
Fish, blind them, and then we'll do flakes, and then
Could I
Well,
do the slow before flakes? Only
Yes.
because I need them to be close together.
Yes.
that makes
yes,
sense.
yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm gonna go over here because I can do a 15-foot cube, so that would affect 1, 2, 3, these 4, and then you guys would have to do something with that.
Okay. I just want to note, because you guys are getting the jump on them, I will allow you to do like everything all at once as a planned attack, and then it will be initiative. Just note that like it can't be like, oh yeah, and then we're all attacking at the same time, like as well as starting the flashbang and all that. Like, you know, like all of you only get like one thing that you can do. So like, for example, Exel has this slow, and then EJ, like you're planning to use your Thunderwave scroll. Celine is planning to throw the fish flashbang. And then Malrum, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go raid. I'm just gonna go raid. That's basically it.
Gonna go Angie?
I'm gonna go Angie. Be an Angie boy.
Alright. Got you. And then, so the only person that's really, like, closing in the distance here is EJ then. EJ, how close do you plan to get to them?
Unfortunately, I have to go all the way into here to get the 15 foot. I'm in the water with this thing.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I like the idea of like blinding them and slowing them down before I get in the water.
All right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go dashing over there.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
sounds like a plan.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Fishy.
All right. And so you're throwing the fish then, correctly?
Wait, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Roll me athletics. Roll me athletics at advantage because you're taking your time and everything is all planned out. This is coordinated. Ah, nice! Let's go!
Yes.
All right. And so the plan is in motion as the wheels of fate begin to turn once again. One moment. I gotta switch this to the music that I'm really feeling for this situation. All right. And so, EJ, you begin to bolt towards your enemies, keeping your body low to the ground, dashing with rapid speed from side to side, the dust and dirt being kicked up from underneath your feet, as finally you jump over the railing, suspended over the water, and as you do so, all of them begin to turn and look at you. However, in the shroud of your body, a fish begins to arc right over your shoulder, and flash! As they burst into a bright white light, all of their eyes begin to shut as they bring their arms over their faces, trying to keep themselves from getting blinded. However, all of them are blinded, including this strange void-like creature in the center. And now, with that crack, as you cast the scroll and it begins to wisp away into flames, Thunder Wave is cast upon each of them.
Can I do slow first?
Yep, I'm getting to that. everything is happening at the same time.
It's
They-
only
Yeah.
because that'll move them away.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. Okay.
Yep.
Just checking. Sorry.
Yep.
Keep flavoring.
Okay.
Sprinkle.
Sprinkle. And as all of them are being pushed 15 feet back, or no, wait, how many feet? Oh, it's 10 feet. 10 feet backwards. They move backwards, but they move in slow motion. As you can see, clocks and shaped like water form all around in the sphere. As time slows down for all of you, as for you as well, as everything is now moving in slow motion. And outside of this bubble of time, you can hear Malrum roar as it echoes from throughout the hall and down into this chamber. Malrum, is there anything that you say, any way that you yell as you rage?
Guess who's home?
And so, as everybody is falling backwards in slow motion, fizzled by electricity, and an EJ suspended above, making a 3-point landing onto this railing, the wheels of fate begin to turn once again. Please roll initiative. So they go back 10 feet against the wall. They go back 10 feet against that pillar. This guy goes 10 feet up against this bench. This guy goes 10 feet up against this bench. And so, believe it or not, this large creature actually does move back 10 feet out of the water up against this this statue in the middle.
Nice. I'm in the center. Okay. Clicking my token. Initiative. Go.
18. Good job.
This is so sick.
Where'd your sister go?
No. Yeah, it's not me.
Your new picture. I like that one.
This is
It's a fishy holding a book. Or I'm calling it a book, even though it looks like a box.
Close enough. It's from an old game that I love.
Ah, nice. I like it. Rules lawyering with the book.
Rule lawyering.
He's like got his finger up. But 1 second. Wait a second.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Ooh, this guy ended up being very unlucky. Unfortunate. Can you show me the effects of slow here, Axel? While I'm getting everyone's initiatives down. Oh, thank you.
In a nutshell, it's -2 to AC, no reactions. They can either take an action or a bonus action, but not both, and and they go down 10 feet of movement. It's real harsh.
That's brutal. What the?
And then I'm going to walk behind the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Malrum.
A nice old 7.
A humble 7. I love that.
King of
Chris,
all.
you
Uh-huh.
put me on the turn order.
Wait, what about the turn order?
I'm not on it.
Oh yeah, I'm adding you right now. Hopefully it's showing. I'm like having to add like a lot of initiatives here.
Oh yeah.
Axel's is 12.
You can scroll down on it. I did not know that either.
Oh, you added Celine twice instead of Axel.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah, there we go. Oh, I did. Whoops.
Yeah. The 12 is Axel's.
I'm okay with that. She's probably going to be more effective than I am.
What do you mean? Have
Oh no,
confidence.
if I just sit in this corner maintaining concentration, I'm Gucci.
Nice.
All right. And so, top of the turn order is this creature here. As it's limited though. It's very slow. It's not going to move. Instead, it's going to take its massive maw. It opens it wide, as you can see, as if you're looking straight into space, a galaxy in its mouth as it swirls. It begins to try and spit towards you all here. Make me Constitution saving throws as it begins to shoot a straight line at you, specifically Exel and Celine.
Is it poison?
You don't know.
Oh, okay. I get advantage against poison. For some reason. Don't know why. Oh, where do I get that?
Probably one of your racial traits.
Maybe.
It begins to spit this strange blue and purple-like substance at all of you, or at you both. It manages to cling onto you. You don't manage to resist it in time. It doesn't do damage to you. However, you are covered in this strange purple substance. It's almost like smoke on you, of blue and purple with golden flecks on it, and you can't seem to wipe it off. All right. Next, EJ.
Let's see. I feel like I'm going to do 20. Okay. I'm gonna move up a bit, and hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and move for here, and I'm gonna this guy my tag. Or attempt to. Let's see.
Okay.
Ah,
That misses, unfortunately.
I'm gonna sit in the corner. That's what I'm
Okay.
gonna do. And I would like to. Oh no, that movement. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I feel like I can do more movements because I have a bonus two weapon forward. I have 2 weapon fighting. So can
Okay.
I have 2 daggers, one in each hand, and then roll again?
Well, I mean, if like I would assume you already have two daggers in your hand. You could still attack with the offhand and see if it hits.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it does not.
You stab yourself.
Okay. Right? I just fumbled with it. Let me see. Bonus action. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action then, and I would like to run and hide behind this pillar over here in the corner.
That wouldn't be your bonus action. That would just be your movement. Because
Would
you're
that be a hide action then? Because for my cunning action, I could take a bonus action of dash, disengage.
yeah. Because you don't have to you don't have to dash to get there. You can still be behind this pillar. Like there's like basically just like a lip here that you can get behind to get behind the pillar. So you're breaking line of sight, so you don't necessarily have to hide. I mean, they all see you doing it, so you can't even hide anyway, but you can obscure yourself from their vision. So, for example, you'd be partial cover against this guy, you'd be full cover against this guy, and you'd be full cover against pretty much everyone else. So, like, if they try to do a range attack, they can't even see you, so they can't even hit you.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because since you have two daggers, your first dagger is your attack action, your second dagger is your bonus action, and then you still have movement and free action.
So two weapon fighting doesn't mean like that's your fight and then you still have a bonus. Two weapons, one of that counts as your bonus action.
Only if you have like an actual like two-handed weapon, like for example, like your scimitar in Unchained, like that's a two-handed weapon. So you get those bonuses from two-weapon fighting with that weapon. But like if you're using a one-handed weapon or a light classified weapon, like a dagger, for example, you don't get the benefits of two-weapon fighting.
Got it. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I need to buy one.
And now it is it is Tara's turn, as she now pulls out one of her guns and aims across the way at you here, Maurum, as she attempts to shoot you. Crack! Never mind. She misses horribly as the shot just clips against the pillar next to you. Dust and debris spreading around nearby. And now is this strange, otter-looking fellow, who then takes his another one of his orbs here and throws it across the way to. He throws it over the large creature here and lands it crack here as a big plume of blue smoke begins to spread. One moment, as I am drawing a shape.
Oh, yay, draw a shape.
I'm drawing shapes. I'm drawing so good right now.
Dodecahedron, let's go!
Hey, I love geometry.
Oh, so I can get a +2 AC? Is that what you're saying there, Axel?
You can get a +2 or a +5 or even not be able to be attacked.
Yeah. So partial cover,
Not total, but
yeah.
I think right now because I have the half cover, I can have a +2.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to have cover, or is this something you're?
This is cover. This is about cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cover is something you make for yourself situationally by moving about a map.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Or hiding behind a compatriot if they're very large and you're a halfling.
Yeah. So essentially what you've done here is like you put yourself in a precarious situation being surrounded by the enemies, but because of your positioning, you've now put them at a disadvantage. Like now they have to come to you now to even hit you. Or they could one of them can actually try to hit you, but it's also at a disadvantage to an extent because now you're +2 AC just based off of where you're positioned. Yep.
Cool.
You're tanky bean now. All right.
Yeah.
Celine, you're up.
I will move. Hold on, I'm doing this with the wrong hand.
No worries.
Percy, can
Yeah.
you do the feet measurement thing? I can't get it to work.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oh no, I found it. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. So I'm just gonna move by the corner of the water.
Okay. Are you able to move your token, or would you like me to move it there? Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do at this time? Any spells or?
I'm good.
Okay, you got it. All right, it's this individual's turn. All right, let's see. Let me double check slow to see how long this lasts. Oh, it's up to a minute. This spell is wild. This is actually pretty sick.
Yeah, I don't know why you made them all insta-fail it, because they're broken.
Yeah. Well, that's okay, because you gotta need it. As this one individual here, he is gonna go ahead and he gets up out of the bench that he's broken from the sheer weight of his body. He doesn't even seem like kind of phased that he's even slowed. He kind of just like gets up calmly. He dusts himself off. Even the dust that he brushes off his shoulders kind of just wisps away in slow motion, as he is now walking towards you all at 10 feet. Excellent.
Ouch. Do I take damage from the stuff that's covering me on my turn?
Nope, you don't take any damage.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna point at confident walking guy.
Okay. I'm just putting icons to note that two of you have this strange material on your bodies.
Oh no, he's a bit too far for me to hit currently. Let me check. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'll do this one instead. I just need him to make a DC 16 Dex save.
Okay.
Dex save.
He fails.
Fantastic. My fishy friend's light over there, well, not as bright as it once was, shoots out of the water and hits him for 14 points of radiant damage, and then I'm going to step behind the wall behind me.
Nice.
Okay.
Because I don't need to remain in line of sight of any of this.
Nope.
That's true.
And I think that's all I need to do on my turn.
Okay. You got it. Nice. Well, hold on. Oh, okay, got you. Alright, Malram, you're up.
Okay. I think sounds like pretty good. Cute little cats.
You're in rage.
Yeah, I am.
You're Angie boy.
Right there.
Don't forget, you can only move 25 feet normally because you are a dwarf.
Oh, it's 30.
Yeah, his walking says 35. Is it wrong?
Oh, wait, why is it 35 again?
I don't know. It just says walking
It does
speed
say
35.
35.
He's a
Hill Dwarf.
Hill Dwarf Barbarian Cleric. I don't know.
Barbarians do get a bonus to move speed. It might have canceled it out.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because he gets that. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, you have 35 then.
Okay, so I'll go for random. And then I will throw. Actually, no, I'll fucking cleric him. Screw it. I will do this. Here. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do it to this guy right here.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Hit him with that Sacred Flame. The DC is 13. Okay. Oh, wow, he sucks dick. Alright, he also failed. He takes another 8 radiant damage.
Yay!
As the power of Christ compels him. For 8 radiant damage. Nice. Alright.
I don't want to do anything else, really. Can't think of anything else to do.
Okay.
No.
And so then this individual here, he's going to go ahead and he's going to move up 10 feet. And then he's going to go ahead and ready in action. As you can see that he has this strange pack on his back that kind of like seems to like open up on its own as this almost like web of chains begin to erupt out from his back. And begin to coil around him, like almost like wings.
Giggity.
Hey, yo. Alright. Hey. Alright. And now, we have this individual here. This large creature. As its head begins to rear around, it sees you here, Malram. And it begins to spit its void-like substance out at you. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitutions. Losing.
As he spits his blue and purple matter on you with flecks of gold upon you as well, you can't seem to get this strange smoky-like substance off your body. It does not do damage at this time. Alright. EJ, you're up.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I will focus on this guy since he can see me, so I can get rid of him. I'm gonna use my short bow. Let's see here, rolling. Let's see if I can do better with that. Oh.
Ooh, that hits.
Woo! Let's roll to damage. And because the sneak, what is it? Feature sneak attack with that.
Yep, you do get sneak attack on this one.
Oh. Alright. And I'm gonna go ahead and do damage juice. Click the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Short bow.
Ooh, nice. Okay. And so that hits as thwip, you peek around the pillar and land some nasty sneak attack damage. The sneak attack damage is already calculated in, but damn, that roll would have been juicy. Yeah, so you do 18 damage to them as thwip, it lands into one of his arms as he kind of like breaks the rest of the shaft of the arrow. All right.
Damage bar.
Damage bar. It's damage bar hours. All right. And next, it is Tara's turn. She takes 2 of her guns out and begins to shoot at. Let's see, is she able to see you? She is able to see you, Malram. As crack, crack. She misses once and okay. Finally, does manage to hit you here. For 1 moment.
It can't make more than one ranged attack.
Oh yeah, you're right because you're correct. Okay.
It's a broken spell.
In that case, she misses completely as she is unable to shoot you.
Yeah, thank you, Axel.
Yeah, it wings against the wooden material of the bench here. Crack as it splits it open. All right.
We all love it. We all.
So then this individual here, he's gonna go ahead and try to move towards you here, at 10 feet in slow motion as he then takes one of his orbs and he now uses it as a focus. As he now throws, wha-bam, a strange icy blue orb at you and misses horribly. He's like nearly at point blank range and he still can't manage to hit you. And now, Celine, it's your go.
I'm going to go in here.
Actions and color. Oh, never mind. Okay, sorry. Continue.
And try to shoot the guy with the javelin.
Okay.
Or the person that's right in front of me.
Okay, go for it. Throw that javelin. And that misses, unfortunately. As he whisks the javelin away with one of his chains. It kind of like, you throw it right directly at him, but he whisks it away and it tumbles backwards, like right back at your feet. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay, got it. Alright, and this individual here, he still doesn't even seem phased. He just still continues to walk towards you at 10 feet. Then he goes ahead and you can see that from his back, it was wrapped in cloth before, and it's like triangular in shape, but now that he unravels it, you can see that it's just an enormous pickaxe with a lantern hanging at the top, just like right at the top of the curve of this pickaxe head, and it glows brightly of teal.
Oh, I'm taking that.
All right.
I'm gonna take it.
Excellent. You're up.
Alrighty, like the totally awesome and not scared wimp that he is, I peek around the corner and go pew pew.
All right. Hit him with the pew pew.
16 dex save on Garak.
All right. 16 dex save. He fails it. Which one are you aiming for? Can you
Garak, the green mage from Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah.
10 damage as another laser shoots out of my fishy friend and hits him.
Pew!
And then I go back around the corner.
All right, you got it. As it takes 10 radiant damage. Damn, so much radiant damage coming out, dude. How's anyone supposed to block that? I mean, they can't, but...
I think we're both using Sacred Flame.
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that juicy true damage as your fishy friend shoots out rays of holiness out at him. Alright. Marum, you're up.
Okay. Anyway. So, I'll just move it up. Boop, boop. I'm gonna get right up on him. And then I'm gonna... Ooh, I might touch him.
Alright.
I'll do this. Never mind. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna touch him. Never mind.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, unlucky.
Well, shit.
Try to hit him. Try to hit him with that danger touch, and it didn't work out.
I got frenzy there. But... Yeah, bonus action. One bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll you go out there and I'll do this. That action I can.
You can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of your turns. This one, that would technically work, I believe. I'm pretty sure you could do. Yeah.
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
I cannot.
He cannot. Oh, it's because he uses
cast
spells
while
first.
raging.
Oh. Okay. In that case, then you still have your action and bonus action here, Maron.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah. So you could still like attack him normally, like with your melee weapon, and then your bonus action to still hit him again.
Okay, yeah. Maybe a little long sword then. No, we won't. Never mind. Maybe not.
Okay, and then one more.
Okay, again. Please.
And another one. That hits for sure. Let's go. All right, roll me damage.
Oh, wait, it's another bottom with 2 hands.
2 hands. All right, let's go.
I got that. 7 damage. Smack him.
Smash. Hit him with that Detroit smash for 7 damage. Nice.
I will take the pickaxe. I want it.
All right. And then, so this one comes out from around the corner here, moving 10 feet, as he now aims at you, Celine, and begins to throw a web of chains at you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw. Ooh, and you fail, as you are now encased in chain. You basically have a net of chain over you, keeping you from moving. Yeah, you're currently at disadvantage for your attacks, and are unable to move at this time. However, on each of your turns, you may try to do a strength saving throw to break free of the chains.
Okay.
All right. And now it is this creature's turn. Instead of focusing on anyone here, it begins to slither over towards, here, hold on, towards the arch. EJ.
Ever so slowly.
Ever so slowly, it's trying to get to her.
Love it so
Yeah,
much.
menacingly.
The anticipation's so much better.
All right, EJ, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to attack this guy here. We're gonna go ahead and do here we go. Short bow again.
All right, that definitely hits.
Okay, damage.
Ooh, nice. For 15 damage as thwip, you shoot at him again. You're just laying the hurt on him as he's trying to get closer to you, but just cannot. Let's see. That's not this much HP. Pop. Nice. Good damage. All right. Would you like to move at this time, or are you just going to hold your position right there?
I'm gonna hold for now.
You got it. All right. And now it is Tara's turn, as she begins to move 10 feet forward and sees you over here, Malram. She's going to try to take another shot at you. Crack! And misses. Oh no, this is actually looking pretty bad for them. And it is this individual's turn as he throws another chromatic orb at you. Well, bam! Does a... Oh, wait, no, you still have partial cover here. No, that doesn't beat your armor class. Alright, never mind. He misses again as he's still trying to throw orbs at you. Celine, it is your go. You can try to do a strength saving throw at this time to break out of the chains.
Yes. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Alright. Oh, nice. As just like you just spread out your arms and your wings, crack, as the chains just shatter around you. You just wisp them away at ease, like it was nothing to you to begin with. And
Yay!
you still have movement and bonus action.
Okay, we will throw the javelin and hope it hits him again.
Okay. And it misses, unfortunately. But he, actually, roll me a perception check. Oof, okay. You don't notice anything other than that he's staring at you. Alright.
Great. Just make me fly.
Okay, you got it. How high are you flying up? The room is, right now, it's about 50 feet tall.
10 feet.
10 feet? Got it. So you're flying up 10 feet in the air. And, do you move anywhere, or are you just flying straight up?
Straight up.
You got it. Alright. Let me go ahead and remove that, that snared effect. Okay. Got it. Now it's this individual's turn as he raises up his pickaxe at you and thwack! Tries to strike at you here, Malrum, and misses horribly. Wow, they really can't roll any higher than a 10. This is brutal. And that is all that he can do at this time. Excel, it is your go.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna stick my head out, and she looks fine. He's in melee. Is the one fighting Celine the odd creature which summoned the thing?
This one did not summon the large creature. The one that summoned the large creature was this individual here.
Well, I can't hit her, so never mind. Thank you, Percy.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack Gorok.
Okay.
Please have it make a 16 dex save.
Alright.
Eventually it will make this, and that's fine.
He fails again, so not today.
There's another fishy laser for 7 points of damage.
Pew! Takes 7 points. Pew, 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 pew.
And I go hide in a corner.
I wonder, does this fish make any kind of sound when it shoots its radiant laser at this guy?
It goes, bow, bow, bow.
Nice. Gosh.
I'm a fish.
Fish are great. Alright. Malrum.
Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it long.
Yeah, whack him twice. Let's go.
Okay, 1.
That misses.
Misses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's another one then.
Ooh, that definitely hits. Alright. Roll me damage. Show him who's boss. Assert your dominance.
That's wrong.
Oh. That is unlucky. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I see. It's because... Oh, that's pain. You rolled a nat 1 on the damage. Alright. As he takes 5 slashing damage. Swip.
Does that flame spread at all, or does it just sit where it is?
It sits where it is. I think it's just like one time, is it not? Or is it over time? Like, does he have to keep making throws for Sacred Flame? No, right?
Oh no, I mean that flame is that blue flame is in the center.
Oh, I see that thing that's on you. No, it doesn't do any damage to you. You don't know what it does at this time.
No. Pull them off through that blue circle.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. The blue circle, right?
Oh, that blue circle. That blue circle is the smoke that that one of the enemies threw.
Okay.
So you can't see through it. So, like, for example, if you're trying to see like what's going on with Celine, you can't actually see what's happening with Celine on the other side.
Oh, which is great.
Yep.
I know what else. Like, I'm having read that now. Builder is gonna happen. I got. I'm getting Initia where it happens. No, I'm okay. I'm making sure. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Alright, and it's this individual's turn as he begins to throw 2 chains out at you here, Celine. Thwip and thwip. And oh, I think my dice are cursed. Anyways, he doesn't hit you. He he nat ones, try and hit you, and he can't even throw 2 chains anyway because he's slowed. But the first one was the nat one anyway. Whip doesn't manage to hit you with that. However, what he does do is he disappears into the smoke, moving at 10 feet. Alright. And now it is this one's turn. Moves 10 feet again, closer to the gate. And EJ, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and... 5 feet. Okay, so I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna move up closer. I'm gonna go ahead and use my short sword.
Alright. Beat him up.
Let's see.
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Go, short sword.
Oh! Oh, that's fucking brutal! As you come around the corner and you're just like, gotcha, bitch! And slice for 26 damage. Woo! That's crazy how much damage that is. Rogue is awesome. Just rogue things. Swip! Nice. Do you just stay locked in combat with him, or do you disengage at all?
I'm gonna stay, because I want to see if I can use Uncanny Dodge if he hits me.
Oh, okay, got you. Alright. You got it.
I'm waiting to see if that happens. He keeps missing, so I'm like, it's the first time I'm like, wait, I probably have this. So.
Alright. Oh, just to further just tear him down mentally. He's just like, you're like, I want you to hit me. Do it.
Exactly.
I want you to do it.
Hit me. Alright. So let's see. Tara moves over here. She can't see you. She can see you. She's gonna go ahead and try to shoot you now this time, Celine, with one shot. Bam! And absolutely does not. And then misses again. And now it is this person's turn. They can't cast a spell on you because it'll be at disadvantage because they're at close range. So they're gonna go ahead and they're going to pull out their. So they pull out this. They lay down and die. They refuse. As a sea otter here, he kind of just like does a front flip at you and begins to whip its tail at you. Bam! Oh wow. Okay. Does a 18 beat your armor class?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. For EJ.
Can you? Let's see. I have that temporary +2. What did I put it at? Oh, it does. I'm at 16.
Let's go, as if he finally managed to hit you for 10 damage.
Is that with the halving? If it's half,
oh,
then
it's
5.
true. It's 5. Yeah, it's 5 damage. Okay, so what's your current HP and max HP?
51.
51 is your current HP?
Yep, and that's 51's my current and my max.
Oh, okay.
But
minus the 5, so that would be 46. Nice. Sweet. Alright. And now, Celine, it is your go.
I'm just gonna go at the edge of this and just stay right there.
Okay.
And see if that comes out.
Would you like to ready an attack to attack him if he tries to get out of the smoke?
Yes.
Alright, you got it. This is brutal. You're like camping him in the smoke. He's gotta come out eventually.
Yes.
Alright. And It's this individual's turn as he now tries to attack you again. Malrum, he's gonna hit you eventually. Yes, finally! Does a 21 beat your armor class?
21? Let me see. Armor class. Armor class 18. Yeah.
Yes, finally! As now you could see that his muscles begin to protrude. They get larger now at this point as he raises his lantern glowing pickaxe at you and slam right over you for... Oh, this is going to hurt. For 20 damage as he finally manages to hit you. Thwonk! What is your current HP and your max HP?
89, max 89. Damage. 69, 89.
69, 89? Okay, got you.
Oh, it's on now. It's on, boys. It's on.
It's on.
Don't get too over your head with this. Back away if you need to.
He do be
You
hurting.
hear from outside the hall. That's good advice.
Yeah, you have Axel who's like supporting you from the back. He's like hiding around the corner in the hallway. He's like, I think it's a good idea. Alright, Axel, you're up.
Sweet. I'm gonna come out here and do something really amazing.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the fish shoot it again.
Okay.
It's a 16 deck save.
Alright. Oh god, he fails again. Dude, he can't catch a... He
Oh,
can't,
that is really unfortunate. And
I
14
know.
damage.
Damn, he can't catch a break, dude.
Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow. Okay.
Bitch.
And bam! He takes that radiant damage. He's looking like he's in bad shape. Alright. Malrum, you're up.
Okay. Action. We're just gonna try to inflict wounds again. Come
Are you
on.
still raging?
It doesn't work.
And you... Yeah, you're raging. You can't cast spells while you're raging.
Oh, interesting. Okay, now I'm a longsword again then. Here.
Yeah, hit him
This.
twice. Bam, that hits. And another one.
Could be over.
And that misses, unfortunately. But you can still roll damage.
Here's that one. Oh, okay.
Bam, for 6 damage. Swip!
I'll wear him down eventually.
Yeah, you whittle him down eventually, yeah.
Just whittle him down.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he can only make, like, really, like, one attack at a time currently.
Shit,
That's actually working to your advantage, though. Alright.
Oh my god.
And then for this individual, he's going to go ahead and he's going to reach 2 chains out. One towards you, Malrum, and one towards you, Celine. Swip! Swip! Both make me dexterity saving throws.
Can I see this coming?
Yep, you do. You both do see it coming. You're throwing dexterity saves to dodge it.
I get advantage.
No.
No?
No.
Wait, here, wait. I think I have to burn the trait or something. I don't know what it is.
Oh, wait, do you have something?
Where to go? It's somewhere. It's in my traits.
Could you describe it?
Danger sense. I have danger here.
When things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger.
Did you dodge that?
Effects.
Was it a dexterity saving throw that you saw coming?
Yep, it was a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
So roll with advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
You got this, Malrum.
Good job remembering.
I know.
Yeah, that was a good call. Oh! Unfortunately, it fails. as you are, as you click, you see a chain wrap around your ankle here, and it begins to pull you in. You're currently prone and being dragged away into the smoke here. You get pulled 5 feet currently at this time. However, Celine, you managed to pass your dexterity saving throw. You have your javelin at the ready, and as you see the chain like come at you, you kind of like slap it away with your with the tip of your javelin. And now it is this creature's turn as it finally manages to reach the field, as it begins to continue to chew away at it, trying to break the barrier. EJ, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stab him with my sword again.
Yeah, stab him real good. Ooh, that hits.
Yeah, let's do some damage. Oh, damage. Yeah!
Alright, let's go. For 24 damage, a swipe. You attack him, and he... Ooh, he's looking like he's in bad shape. He is bloodied. Let's see. So that puts him at... Alright. Nice. You don't have to prepare Uncanny Dodge, right? That's a reaction, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
That's right.
Alright. You got it. Alright. Now it is Tara's turn here. She sees you being dragged away here, Amalgam, and as you're being dragged away, she takes this opportunity to shoot at you. As crack. She manages to actually hit you this time. As she hits you for... Yep. No attacks of opportunity. So once you move outside of this individual's threat range, he still can't actually hit you, just because you're out of his threat range. Oh shit! I accidentally moved that. Not bad. Okay. For 14 damage. Twat. Okay, so you're at this much. Alright. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could, like, combine, like, Thunder Wave, and you could do, like...
Vine Whip, and
yeah,
all kinds of traps, and everybody ready in action, and just stand in a long tube.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it basically, like, allow for setups where, like, you could one-shot certain enemies without, like, ever really, like, being in combat. Like, combat would start, and then combat would end.
It's one of those things where, like, I hate it, but I totally understand it and respect it.
Yeah. Alright, and now it is this individual's turn. As he takes his tail again and tries to whip it at you. Whip. And misses horribly. And then takes his bonus action and begins to disengage from you. I mean, as he tries to disengage from you, he's still moving in slow motion. He's like kind of like tumbling backwards. He's like scurrying away.
Yes, he can't do like a bonus action disengage.
You're right.
He's still going to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, you're right. He is going to take an attack of opportunity. So go ahead and hit him with an attack as he tries to get away here because he can't actually use bonus action to disengage here. EJ?
Oh, sorry.
Stop looking at food. Looking at food over here, guys.
I'm hungry. Sorry.
It's okay.
Give me pictures of food to eat.
I'll eat them after the battle.
Oh,
Anyways.
She's out here just looking at Uber Eats and shit. It's just like, man, you know what? This looks good right about now.
I was looking at salmon pokey and I'm like, damn, this salmon pokey looks really good. It's I roll a check. Sorry, what am I doing?
This individual causes an attack of opportunity, so you can hit him again with your short sword.
Yeah, with my sword.
Oh my god. Oh.
God, roll there.
Ooh, that misses, unfortunately. He manages to get away just narrowly. Alright. Celine, it's your go.
I would like to stay at the ready.
Okay.
And keep staking out the guy in the mist or whatever.
Okay. Alright. And now it's this individual's turn. You're not outside of his threat range yet. He does not get an attack of opportunity, but he will strike out at you, though. And well, bam. I don't know how he managed to fuck that up so horribly.
Yay.
You rolled a 3. Alright. Excellent.
Surprise.
Like, you're literally prone and, like, slowly sliding away from him, and he still misses somehow. To be fair, he's just a very large individual. He's not quick by any means. And
Slide on the ground, double middle fingers. Nah. Like,
Okay.
yeah, right.
Could you have him make another dex save?
Okay.
He only has a -2. Eventually, he will win.
What is the DC again?
16 dex.
He fails again.
No!
Axel is like about to like whittle this man to death with a
Please
radiant
have him
damage.
take 9 radiant damage from the fish. Pow, pow, pow.
Bow, bow, bow. And he takes it.
Oh.
And then I go hide back in my corner again.
Oh, little murder.
This is so great. Malram, it's your go.
Okay, what do I need to do? This chain.
Yeah, so you gotta make a strength saving throw to break free of the chain.
Hopefully you can give me something here.
You got this, you got this, I believe in you. Let's go! And you take your blade and break the chain free from your ankle. Nice. You can still use your movement to stand up.
Yeah, I'll stand up.
I'm about to stand up. Alright. And then that is your turn. Alright. And this chain guy, he's getting frustrated here. He's getting pinched on either side. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna try to get out of the smoke and climb up to the top of this statue here. This will cause an attack from you here, Celine, because you've readied your action. You can go ahead and attack him with your javelin at this time. Ooh, and that misses, unfortunately. He manages to dodge it narrowly as he kind of like ducks his head down and avoids the javelin. And then he takes his chains and he plants them into the ground, launching himself up into the air, allowing him to see over the smoke as he's now searching for you, Axel. He takes his remaining movement here.
I'm behind you!
Yeah, he looks. Wait, you know what? roll me a deception check.
Oh my god.
8. I have a -2.
He does not believe you.
No, really, I am.
I know, but that's just the thing, though, right? He's facing in this direction. He's facing towards the north, right? And you told him, I'm behind you, right? So, like, you're like, you know, it sounds like you're trying to fool him, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, look behind you, ooh.
I do, and it's great, and it's
Yeah,
perfect.
and now he doesn't believe you, so he thinks you're somewhere else, so he doesn't even look behind, he doesn't even look to the south. He's just, he moves another 10 feet, or not 10 feet, another 5 feet here to the west, and he's now looming up high above the ground. He's about 20 feet up off the ground right now, and then plus where the
How
statue
tall is the smoke?
the smoke where it currently is, it's about 15 feet tall from
So
where it's...
everyone can see him over the smoke.
Yep, everyone can see him.
Thank you.
Yep. And I'll put a little icon here noting that he is up in the air. There you go. Put a little wing on him. He's up there. And now it is this individual's turn. And you can see that for a moment, this creature, he stops consuming the field for a brief moment, and he looks over at this creature here as it just takes a large bite. Really, it's like eating a chicken nugget. He just devours the sea otter into its mouth as it now disappears. Just gear and all, just swallows the whole entire, swallows them up in entirety.
Did it act upset about this?
No, it didn't actually. Oh wait, you won't be able to actually see this here. Actually, like you're hiding behind the corner.
That's fair. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yes, me.
However, EJ,
I can't see crap.
you're not necessarily hiding behind the pillar at this time, so you could actually see this happening. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. With your perception check, you see as this creature had basically scurried over to this large creature, and it raised its arms up into the air as if it was inviting this to happen.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
I think we should stay away from him. He looks like he wants this.
And so this creature is gone. And this large creature then turns back to the field and begins to eat. But it looks like it's devouring the field, but only faster.
I don't think you can do more this round.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's slowed. So all he did was just eat the sea otter. All right.
Actually,
EJ.
coming clutching in.
Yep. Nice.
It's just one spell.
I know, it's great. That's all you need. Okay. Alright.
Really?
Fine. That.
No, I'm kind of watching. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
I'm watching, darling.
Okay.
We're gonna be.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my short bow. I'm gonna actually attack. Because it doesn't look like she's been hit yet.
Nope.
So.
Let's remember one thing. We need to keep her alive.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Why?
So maybe I'll wait on her then. Okay.
One of the conditions
All I
of the
remember is
Mhm.
Percy saying something we need to keep her alive, or it was Lydia who said we need to keep her alive?
Does she have to be conscious?
Nope, she does not.
No.
Does she have to be still made of flesh?
Yep.
What the world?
Well,
Can she
wait.
be in a box?
Wait, define still need to be made out of flesh. What do you have in mind?
As opposed to like cheese or stone or wood.
Yeah, she just has to be alive. So if she's alive to some extent, like to some capacity, then it's
Okay,
still-
so the goal is solus rutabaga encased in lucite. Got it.
Yo. Okay. Yeah, that was the only condition. You were only told that she has to be alive. Nothing else.
So I can hit her till she's unconscious.
Yep, basically.
Alright, let's-
To make her unconscious,
Okay.
though, it has to be a melee attack. You have to. You can't make her unconscious with a range attack. So eventually,
Okay.
you have to close the gap.
Good Celine. Good Celine. Alright, then I'm just gonna attack this.
All right, you got it. Hit him with the
I
good old
can.
the whip.
I think so. Hold on. Yeah, 40. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let's see. Short bowing. Now. Well, bam. And I don't do anything
This
except
is
hide
unfortunate.
behind this pillar.
Hey, we love that.
I'm just gonna go hide.
All right. And now it is Tara's turn, as she now, she's going to move 10 feet forward again, and she's going to go ahead and aim for you this time, Celine. She's going to try to hit you with the double gat and does not. She misses. And it's now your turn, Celine.
I will fly 10 more feet up in the air.
Okay.
That makes 20, if I did my math correctly.
Yep.
And then I will throw my long sword at him.
Ooh, okay. Wait, do you mean your javelin, or like you're actually throwing your longsword at him?
Like my actual long sword.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So you throw your longsword at him. It misses, unfortunately. However, what it does do instead, it actually pins one of the chain links down to the ground. So you miss him, but it manages to slip into one of the chain links, clink, and anchors one of his chains there.
Okay.
Alright. And now it is this individual's turn. He's getting pissed off as he takes his pickaxe and, just like a baseball bat, tries to strike at you again here, Maurum. And misses. As you're too short for him. It's really awkward swinging that low.
A small little object.
And Axel, it is your go.
Could you please have the guy make a 16 dex save?
Alright, I got you. He fails it. I don't know what's happening. He literally rolled a 0.
11 points of radiant damage. Pow, pow, pow.
This is awesome.
Thank you all.
Dude, we're invested, dude. We love the sounds. Alright. Maurum, it's your go.
Okay, well, I have a question then, of course. Features, traits, give me this. You read that for a moment. It ends earlier, you're not conscious of your turn in. You would have to talk to hostile creature. Like the last part.
Oh, wait, the last part?
It's like the last part of it, like the last paragraph. I think I get taken out of rage because I haven't attacked anyone.
You did take damage, though.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
cool.
chilling. You're still raged.
I'm so angry.
Yeah, you're still angry.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, you've been knocked around, dragged around, hit a bunch,
Got this.
and that hits.
Okay, I have one more. What can you two? Can you two today?
Ooh, yeah, both of those hit. Now you just have to roll damage. He's so low, you could do this. Yes!
We believe.
Two.
Ooh, with the nat 14 as well as
Oh,
Schwip,
yeah.
Schwip. You slice with your longsword. You cut him down to size, literally knocking his legs clean out from underneath him as he is now just a stump, a large log before you slice his head clean off. Slink. This one is dead. Nice. All right. And this individual, now that he has seen that, he begins to flay his chains out in every which direction. Both of you, Maurum and Celine, make me dexterity saving throws as he shoots his chains out at you.
One. Two.
Ooh. And his
There you
chains shoot out at you and pierce you both for 17 damage.
Oh, God. Okay, no, not for the next round.
Okay, and that puts you down here. And then, let's see, Celine, what is your max HP?
44.
44. Got it. That puts you at this much. All right. And next is the creature's turn as it turns attention back onto the threshold and begins to devour the field. It is nearly broken at this point. EJ, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to step forward this way.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to attack him again.
Okay.
Let's see.
What's fair?
For nothing. And I'm gonna go hide in my corner.
Hey, let's go. Rogue things. Corner friends. Yeah, that's right. You guys are in opposite corners of the room, just peeking out and getting pot shots on them. It's great.
Right?
All right. And let's see. So Tara is gonna go over here. She's gonna try to shoot at you. And now, Malrum, wha-bam! And I don't suppose a 13 beats your armor class.
It does not.
Dang it. Celine, you're up.
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna try one more time.
Yeah, go for it.
Last time, I will throw my javelin at the guy.
Okay.
And hope it does something.
And that definitely hits. Nice.
Yay!
As you throw your javelin out at him, swoop! Manages to hit him in the shoulder. For 7 piercing. Okay, so there's that, and then that puts him at this much. And... up. Nice. Axel, you're up.
Axel's got this.
Could you have Mr. Chain Friend over there make a 16 con save?
Wait, con save?
It's a different spell.
Oh, okay. He fails.
Great! Y'all see a magical string appear between he and I, and then Axel takes his fingers and goes, snip! And that guy goes down like a puppet with its string snapped. It falls prone, and it takes a little bit of damage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. How much
It
damage
takes
did he take?
8 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, so he just falls like a sack
So-
of potatoes.
Melee attacks will now have advantage on him.
Oh god, let's go. I'm here for it. Nice. So he takes that necrotic damage. He's now prone on the ground. You just see as he falls out of the sky, his chains just go slack. You can hear the clang of them as they just kind of just spread across the floor, and now he's prone on the ground. Well played. Sapping Sting. Ooh, you got a little bit of necromancy there too? Okay, I like it, I like it. Alright, Malrum, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take a potion of healing creature.
Okay.
It is 4D. Okay, wait.
Yeah, 4d4 plus 4.
Okay. Roll it. Come on. Here's something here. 40, I'll take that.
We take those. Okay, hold on. So that puts you at 42 plus 10. So 52 HP. Nice.
And then... Get away, you. Go away. Go away, you. There we go. I will... try javelin, too.
Alright, hit him with the javelin. Ooh, that hits.
Bonk. Okay. There we go.
Nice, that hits him.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh.
Do you get advantage because he's prone, or is it?
Okay, so here's how it works. If it's melee, it's an advantage. If he's fighting from range, it's a disadvantage while you're prone. Because you present a harder profile to range.
Oh, okay, I see. I got you. So you could still use your javelin if you want to, but it would be at disadvantage. but you could also just walk up on him because he's just on the ground now, like up there on that platform.
Now it's longsword now. Longsword is like right there.
Yeah, so roll twice for that first attack because it's at advantage.
Okay. And 2.
Okay, so let's for the first attack, it definitely hits, and then the second attack, still at advantage. 'Cause he's
Okay.
still prone.
Okay, 1. And 2.
Second one does not hit.
Oh no?
Nope.
Oh. Oh.
But the first one does hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. There you go, you got some damage. Have some damage. I'll take that.
Hey, 12 slashing damage.
Give me a poke.
And swoop. This poor guy. Alright. And now it is his turn. Does he have to make any save to stand up, or can he just stand up normally?
Normal standing. It's not a lingering effect.
Alright, you got it. So he manages to stand up here, and then he goes ahead and he takes his chains and he begins to swipe at you once. Whoop-ham! Wow, these guys really can't catch a break. You guys really caught them with their pants down here. Holy. Alright, he misses. Let's see, and he's no longer prone.
Data roll
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, you guys are on a roll, quite literally. All right, and now finally, this creature here manages to break through the field and begins to slither down further into the depths.
At 10 feet around.
At 10 feet around, yeah. So you could actually he's kind of just slithering slowly but surely. You could still see him at this round.
I'm getting away.
I'm getting away.
I'm leaving.
Very slowly. All right, EJ, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go up on him, and I'm gonna use my short sword.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay, that hits just barely.
Barely. What?
And then I get a sneak attack in. Woo, 17.
Nice. Got that nice sneak attack in as you dash in and whip. You strike at him. For 17 slashing damage. Nice. So let's see. So that puts him at this much. Nice.
Oh my god.
I did stuff.
Oh, we did something to him.
All right. And now it is Tara's turn. She sees you doing this here, EJ. She turns around and she points her pistol at you, and whoop-bam! Does a 14 beat your armor class?
It does not, because I'm at 16 because I was behind the thing. Or actually, no, now I came out, so I have to take away that. So it would that the cover damage doesn't apply. I'm at 14.
At 14? Okay, so meet or beat. So you take this damage here as she shoots you for... Oh gosh, for 14 damage.
But is that half?
Oh yeah,
So
because
seven.
you have uncanny dodge, yeah, so 7.
Yeah. Cool.
Damn, okay.
Cool.
Sweet. Alright. Celine, you're up.
I will land on the pedestal, whatever it's called,
Mhm.
next to the guy, and throw my javelin at him.
Alright. Javelin him again. That misses, unfortunately. But he is getting sandwiched between two of you. Oh wait, hold on, no. This is flanking, because we do have flank rules, so this would be an advantage, because his focus is turned to Malrum right now. Nice, that one hits. For 5 piercing damage. Shwip. You guys are just ganging up on him. I don't know if anyone has seen Winter Soldier, like Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yes.
It's like that. Yeah, it's all of you who've seen it, you know when you know.
Absolutely. Boom, 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 boom.
All right. Nice. Axel, you're up.
Okay.
Keep in mind, he landed on the ground here, so you no longer can see him because of the smoke.
Oh, I keep trying to stand inside of the squares, and it's not with the grid. Sorry.
That's okay. It's time to swap the music, though, because I feel the tides are turning.
Sweet. Could you have the big blue friend over there make a 16 Constitution saving throw? I'm sure he's going to make it, and that's fine.
Okay.
Once again.
He passes.
Okay, I tried to stop him, but nothing happened.
All right. Gotcha.
And I think that's all I'm going to do right now.
Okay. Okay. Marum, you're up.
Okay. Long sword him again.
Do it to him.
Long sword. Oh.
That's okay. You still have a second attack.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yes!
That hits. Let's go.
Here you go. Give him it.
Do it to him. Nice. For 8 slashing damage. This one is now bloodied.
Do it, sleep. Finish him off.
It's his turn now, as he bursts in a flurry of chains again. Malrum and Celine, roll me dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Ooh, you succeed, Malrum, but Celine, however, you take 7 piercing damage as the chains strike at you. And now, it is this individual's turn. He starts to slither away, but as he notices that EJ begins to slice at him, he turns with his maw wide open and spits this blue and purple matter at you as well. Make me a Constitution saving throw here, EJ.
Okay.
Give it to him. Do it. Save it. You can do it.
Not really.
Do it.
Oh! Okay.
You managed to wipe the matter away before it can cling to your skin. You wisp it away and brush it off of your clothes. You are not marked at this time. EJ, you're up.
Wait, does that also mean... Oh, no, wait. Because he missed. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, so you have 3 allies who are currently marked right now with like some strange matter on them. But it hasn't done anything to them.
Okay, guys, is our goal that we're seeing how big his health is? Are we trying to kill him? Or do we just want to capture this chick?
I feel like killing the summon thing that's going to kill the statue, or that one of the tails, is important.
Alright, you got
You
it.
hear from across the room, but I could be wrong.
That is fine. I'm going to keep short swording then.
Yeah. Here it comes again.
Yeah, that hits.
And damage.
Ooh,
Dang.
nice. Alright. For 17 damage, nice. We love that. Let's see. Alright. Alright. And now it is Tara's turn. And she turns her attention. She's still focused on you here, EJ, as she attempts to shoot at you again. Well, bam! Never mind. She shoots so horribly that it ends up winging against the ceiling. Like, she's nowhere even close. You feel a little bit of dust and debris fall on your shoulder.
I just give like a weird, like, tilted head look, like, what the fuck? Like, are you a stormtrooper? Stormtrooper.
Celine, it's your go.
Okay, javelin, and we're going to hope it kills him.
I'm with you on that hope.
Let's go. It definitely does land as Swip. You can actually attack him again here.
Oh.
Ooh, that one misses, but you still deal damage, dealing 5 damage to him. He is at death's door. Exel, it's your go.
Alrighty. I am going to point at my blue friend over there. Please have him make a 16 Constitution save.
Okay, you got it.
I'm sure he makes it, and that's fine.
He makes it.
And that is all I'm doing.
Alright, you got it. Alright, Mauro, it's your go.
I'm just gonna long sword him again. Okay.
Alright. You got it.
Damn.
Alright. And that definitely hits. Roll me damage.
I
Nice!
Take it! Take it!
As you strike him down, his chains fall slack, and he is no more. Alright. Now, it is this creature's turn. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna attempt to spit at you again here, EJ. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Give it 1 second.
Constitution.
Yeah. One moment. Uno momento, por favor. Come on, come on, you can do it.
It's a suspense Constitution.
It's a very slow tumble of the dice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh.
Roll it again.
Wait, roll it again. What?
She experiences the bizarre feeling of being put back in the place where she just was due to deja vu. No one else notices anything.
Oh, I see what you're doing here. Alright, well played. Alright, go ahead and roll again.
Nice, so I can. At first I was like, wait, is that a joke?
No, it's time wizard things.
I don't know if it helps, but I can try.
Ooh. Unfortunately, that does fail, as you now have this blue and purple matter upon you, with glowing flecks of gold. That was a good attempt, though.
Yes.
I know. I'm trying to run in front of this plot device.
Yeah. All right. And EJ, you're up.
Okay, cool. Continue to do my short bow, or my short sword. Sorry.
All right. That misses.
Okay. And then I'll just cry about it.
All right. And is Tara's turn now. Now that she can see you, Exel, she's gonna go ahead and try to take a shot at you. Wha-bam! Ooh, and that most definitely hits, unless 20 does not beat your armor class. It doesn't. Oh, let's go! As shield, you block the lead shot right before it strikes you.
Pew! A little tiny bullet of water peels off of my skin.
Nice. All right.
No,
well,
thank you. No.
All right, Celine.
Who wants to knock her out? Me or Malrum?
Team effort!
Yeah.
Whoever does it first, basically.
Face.
She has not taken any damage yet.
Cut her legs
Okay,
off!
We have to keep her alive.
Well,
Remember?
I mean, she can still be
Sear
alive.
off the stumps!
Yeah.
Gouge out her eyes!
Dogs are like can't eat women.
No.
She
We're
doesn't
going
need her
to
tongue!
knock her Unconscious, and that's it. I don't trust Malrum. I will go over there and knock her unconscious
All right.
by flying.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
You still have to attack her. So like the way it works is that you basically fight them like normal, but instead of doing a lethal blow at the end, you just declare with your melee attack that it's going to be a non-lethal attack. So essentially, you knock them unconscious.
So I can still draw my javelin, just declare it as
Yeah.
whatever you said.
Pretty much, yeah. So
Okay.
right before, like, you know, that she's really low and like you're pretty sure that she's going to die from it, just declare that it's going to be a non-lethal attack. Okay, and that misses, unfortunately. Don't forget, you also have I believe you have a longsword as well that you could use if you wanted to get in range.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I see what you're trying to do here, though. You're like trying to like avoid like getting in close, because squish,
Squish, squish.
squish, squish. All right. So that misses. So Celine is engaged in close quarters combat with Terra. Exel, you're up.
There we go.
Cool, so I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to... not having any luck with that save. So I'm gonna try getting the fish to shoot at it, see how it does with a dex save, because it is -2. So 16 dex save on Big Blue.
All right, 16 dex save on Big Blue. Oh my god, he actually nat ones. All right, he fails that one. What did you cast upon him?
Oh, that was just another pow pow pow.
13.
13 damage.
Nice, nice.
That's all I'm doing.
All right, you got it. Malrum.
Okay. Okay. Well, like, can I fight right here?
Yep.
Well, okay. We're gonna walk over here. Active. Oh, no. One, you. I will. Do it again. Let's do it again.
All right, do it to him. That hits. Let's go. Show me your damage.
We can go. Down.
Nice. Yo, that was almost max damage. Let's go. Schwip.
Do I have my
Slice
damage?
that. All right. That one misses.
Okay. Okay.
All
Can I
right.
make a bonus action? Or is it an action?
I mean, you basically get to use your bonus action like a normal action, so you still have all the modifier bonuses of the longsword. Because normally, when you use a bonus action to attack, you lose out on the bonuses to damage. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. I just need to take a potion soon. Soon, at least.
No. You've used your action, your bonus action. You have nothing to consume a potion at this time. Yep.
I'm gonna do that.
You leave?
Yeah, I just any spells. I'm in rage,
Oh, you're in rage.
I believe.
All right. And then it is this creature's turn. As... One moment, please.
See if it's Thinklewood.
And so then, finally, as the creature has marked all four of you with this strange material, you all feel yourselves begin to get pulled into its maw. You can see a swirl of blue and purple and bright glowing lights, pinpoints in his mouth like stars. As you're being absorbed into his mouth, you all begin to get pulled. 1, 2, 3, and 4. As he absorbs you all. This isn't like what he did with that sea otter. This is something else. As you are all absorbed into his mouth, falling and tumbling through. It feels like you're falling for forever. You can see all sorts of colors and shapes and varieties of different spheres all around you as you continue to fall and fall and fall. Until finally, your bodies stop. Each of you could feel like there's this drop in your stomach. Like if you've ever been in an elevator that moves extremely fast, that's the sensation that you are feeling. You blink as you flinch, thinking that you're about to hit the ground. However, you stay suspended in space, in this strange, unfamiliar surroundings. As you look around, you realize you all can no longer see each other. I will go ahead and go from left to right. Celine, you are in this void-like space of the astral sea. You feel as if you are laying prone on the ground. However, you can't see where the ground begins or even where it ends. But you can tell that it's stable enough for you to stand. What do you do?
I tried. I look around to see if I could see anything or anyone in the area surrounding me.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. Okay. With that perception check of 16, you could see that among this strange endless space of stars and void, you can also see plants in the distance, but that's not what catches your eye. What catches your eye is a door. It's about 50 feet out away from you. It stands alone in the space. It definitely feels like it doesn't belong there. It's large. It's like a large oak door with a round door knocker with a face on it. It's a head with its mouth wide open.
Can I go to the door and try to open it or knock on it?
Okay. So you begin to knock on the door. Knock, knock, knock. And you can hear a faint voice coming from the other side. Who's there?
Open the door?
You try to open the door and it's locked.
Can I yell, "It's locked"?
I like it.
Just a moment. And you someone opens the door for you, and you can see a strange sight. It's a cat in clothing, in robes. He wears blue garb around his shoulders, and you see that he stands on his hind legs. He wipes his palms clean. You can see that he kind of gives you a big, toothy grin as he looks up at you. Come in. You must be cold.
I am. Who are you?
I'm a cat. Or at least that's what I've been called. Yeah, come in, take a seat. And he invites you into this cozy space. It seems homely, warmly lit, with lanterns on the walls and several candles in spaces where it would otherwise be dark. He leads you into his dining room, and you can see that there's a large spread of decadent dishes throughout, of fruits and meats and cheeses. It all looks wonderful, and then there's this one large centerpiece with a large tin dome placed over it.
What's under the dome?
Ah, that is the main attraction here. Allow me to show you. And with his short stature, he climbs up onto a chair. He's like very small. He's about like maybe like 2, maybe 3 feet tall. He climbs up on top of the seat, then on top of the table, and he stands right over the tin dome, and he lifts it up, and voila! And he lifts it up, and he shows you a severed head of Tyr.
Oh,
Oh, joy!
Ta-da! Tyr a la mode. Please, sit down, sit down.
Why do you have this head?
Oh, well, what do you mean? It's a one-of-a-kind dish, you could say. And you can see that he's practically salivating at this point. You can see that there's just like saliva just pouring from the corners of his mouth.
Okay. Minus the head, how did I get here?
Ah, well, where do you think is here?
A place that is cold and has plants, and I can't seem to find the other people in my group.
Ah. Well, interesting. Tell me more about your friends. And
Oh, well,
mhm.
is a dwarf that wants to kill everything.
Ah,
Another one is like a fish that is very smart and loves to read. And then you have another one, black, and likes to steal,
ah.
and is a rogue.
Mhm.
Those are my friends. Where are they?
Ah, interesting. Well, let's see if we can find them. And as he says that, we cut over to you, Maurum. Maurum, you find yourself in a similar void. You can no longer see your friends around you. As you manage to get back up to your feet, what do you do?
We'll survey this around and see what's going on.
Alright, perception check.
Okay. Perception, there it is. Oh, that was almost 20.
Ooh, interesting. So with your perception check, you can see among all the void and the planets all around you, you can see that they're in the distance, about 50 feet away. You can see a strange square. It just floats there. You can see that there's this bright light on the other end, but you can't tell like what's on the other side. It's just a bright pin of light, square-shaped.
I'll walk to the square.
Alright, okay. So as you approach the square, as you get closer and closer, you can see it appears to be like some kind of window.
I'll peek my head up over and go, just look through.
Okay, as you look through, as you approach it and you kind of like press your like hands and your face against it and you look out, you notice that this window is set quite low. It's strange. You look into it and you can see that there's a table in the middle. There's like it almost looks like an island table. You can see some stools around it. You have a really close look at that. You can actually see the floor. It's hardwood. And as you like take a look around, you can also see that there seems to be some kind of like almost like a dishcloth hanging from a handle at the top of this window on the other side.
I'll knock on the window like I'm tapping it.
As you knock on the window, Celine, you can hear this tap. It's coming from the other room. And this cat-like creature says, "Ah, just a moment. I think it's almost ready. One moment, please." And he scurries into the other room. And now, Malram, you can see now that there is this strange cat-like creature with a big toothy grin that kind of stoops down, and now is kind of like he's almost turning his body 90 degrees down, like at the waist, as he now looks at you with his head sideways with a wide grin. He's like, "Just a moment." And now, it's at this moment that you can hear as he reaches for something above the window, and you can hear click, 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 click. And you suddenly feel warm, very warm now, Malram. As you can now look around, the space around you that was once void, you see nothing but metal walls, and below your feet is just a rack. You can feel as if your body is being enclosed in a very, very tight, uncomfortable space, as you can now see light underneath you. Flames, in fact, begin to grow from beneath. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
There you go.
All right, you managed to hold steady. You're used to the flames from the forges in which you grew up close to. As a dwarf, you are familiar with this feeling. You, in fact, can sustain the heat from the kitchen, so to speak. As you hold fast, what do you do?
I'll take my foot that's like magic and kick through the window.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike as you're trying to kick your way through the glass.
Where is it? There.
All right. And so, as you're trying to break through that glass, we go ahead and we move over to Exel. Exel, you find yourself in a similar situation. What do you do? You're out in the void.
I respond by looking inside myself for answers. I would like to roll a knowledge check to understand what the creature was and what's happening.
Sure. Roll me a history check.
11.
You are not sure what this place is or what this creature is.
Okay. I will look around and see if I see anything.
Okay. Perception check.
Nine.
Okay. With your perception check of 9, you can see that there is a faint light coming from the distance, about 50 feet away. It appears to be, it's kind of like an odd-shaped, like, pinpoint of light. It's unnatural in its shape. You know, it's not like a square or a triangle or anything like that. It's just like, almost seems like a break.
I'm going to check my connection to the water in Lydia's barrel.
Okay.
Basically, this is a quick check. Am I still on the same plane?
No, you are not on the same plane.
Cool. I am going to head towards the light.
Okay. And as you get closer and closer to the light, you feel as if like something is closing in around you. It feels like walls. It feels like slimy and narrow.
I stop moving.
Mm-hmm.
Does the feeling of it closing in continue?
It does continue, but it doesn't get any tighter than that. But like you feel like your shoulders are slightly getting like pressed in, you know, like as if you're trying to fit through like a very narrow like passageway in a cave.
Can I cast the light cantrip?
Yep. So you cast the light cantrip, and the area around you is now illuminated. It appears white in some places and a fleshy red in others. you can see that there's this vascularity on either side, very tiny vessels around you. What was once the void is now this.
I'm going to cast an attack spell.
Okay.
It has a duration of a minute. It's a Spirit Guardians.
Okay. So you attempt to use Spirit Guardians to attack. I'm assuming you're trying to attack the walls.
Anything that would technically be an enemy. I don't have to know it's there with Spirit Guardians. That's why I'm using it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because as far as my character is concerned, like something is attacking him, or he's inside of a giant creature. It sounds like, and this would be problematic for that.
Okay. And so you begin to crawl, or not really crawl, but you continue to walk further as the walls get more and more narrow, like to the point that you have to kind of start like shimming sideways to manage to fit through. Until finally there's this narrow passageway in which you'll have to crawl.
Can I like feel the walls?
You can.
What do they feel like?
They feel like mucusy. They feel slimy.
Can I scratch away the mucus? Is there like flesh underneath it?
Yes, there is. Would you like to scratch away the mucus?
Yeah.
Okay. So you scratch away at the mucus, and then you begin to kind of like tear away at the flesh. Like how much of it you're doing? Are you practically just like digging through it, or?
Yeah, I'm seeing if this is a something that I can like go through.
Okay, you got it. And so you continue to tear away at the flesh. You notice it doesn't like kind of like contract or recoil. It doesn't react at all to you ripping through this flesh. And as you do so, Celine, from your perspective, you can see that the head of Tyr is moving. Like one side of it, like at the base of its neck, is kind of just like is starting to like push out like a bulge, like something is digging its way out.
Oh
I'm just gonna get up and walk away from the table.
Okay.
And not look back.
Okay. Excellent. You continue to dig through, and you manage to kind of like break through. Like you can feel that you're getting to a point where like the membrane feels thin, and finally, you tear through. You can hear like the sickening schlick and pop as skin begins to break apart.
Oof.
As you slowly push your way through, head and shoulders first out, or tumbling onto a tablecloth. And covered in mucus, you stand up and you look around, and you can see that you're surrounded by large food around you. You see, large roast. You can see that there are oranges that are almost as tall as you, fruits and the like, cheeses that like are as high as up to like your knee or even your waist.
Am I in a room with walls?
You are indeed.
Is there anything identifiable culturally on the walls?
Culturally on the walls.
Adorations, depictions of gods, family portrait, anything that would give me a race, culture, place, or time.
Yes, actually. Roll me a history check. Roll me a history check at advantage.
I'm gonna go with 27, if that's cool.
Me too. Yeah. With your history check of 27, you can indeed see several things around the room that stand out to you by quite a bit. You can see that there is a bust of an individual. They have short, pixie-like hair. However, they have a serious look on their face, as well as their head. The bust itself rests upon a large pedestal. It's like almost like it's almost like a pentagon disc, made of marble. And upon the walls, you can see that there are several paintings of a similar individual in terms of facial features, that stands draped in robes of white, holding a large scale.
Can I try sending at the statue? I'm sorry, message at the statue. Just like, hey, you alive?
Oh,
How do you do?
interesting. Sure.
Because this might be one of the tales. I mean, like, we're here to protect some statues.
What message do you send to the statue?
Oh, I literally send, hey, are you alive?
It responds back. In a sense.
Are you one of the tales?
I've created some of them.
Oh, are you one of the gods?
Whom am I speaking to?
Oh, my name is Exel. I'm really unrelated to any of this. I was on a boat, and I was just going to study something that was going on, and things got out of hand, and I'm here now, and I think maybe it'd be nice if I could stop this part of the world from exploding, but I don't really know how that's going.
You mentioned a tale. Which tale are you in?
Oh, I think I'm in the peaks.
The peaks. What is your mission?
Oh, my mission is to survive and study natural and unnatural phenomena in order to increase my arcane acumen. Specifically right now, I think we're just trying to prevent this group of people that were trying to destroy some of the tales. And personally, I just kind of wanted to help this little girl named Lydia, who's like apparently being mind controlled and stuff, to like not be mind controlled, because she seems completely not about what's going on, but she's kind of getting used in some unpleasant ways, if you know what I mean.
I see. Who is after the Seven Tails?
Well, my understanding was there was this weird chain monster creature, a little otter that threw smoke balls. There was this young person with a heart made of wood. There was this one lady named Tara, who they're like, you can't kill her. And I was like, that's fine. I don't want to kill anybody. And there was this large purple monster that the otter summoned. And there was this big guy covered in green with a pickaxe. And I haven't really got a chance to talk to them or know much about them. And at this point, all I know really is that they're like followers of Taith. And like, I don't really have a problem with any of the gods because they haven't talked to me, and I'm not looking to have a problem.
Interesting.
Yay, gods.
They follow Taith. Well, that's
That's
problem.
my understanding.
I see. That's trouble indeed.
Yeah, and I think one of them, like the otter, is probably right now crawling down to where the statues are in order to break one of them with the giant purple face thing.
This purple face. Were you eaten by it?
Yeah, that's how I got here, except I was like inside of, I'm gonna guess, an esophagus or like some other bodily orifice. I don't know. It's not really my area of study.
Well,
I'm not big on medicine.
you are in...
No, never mind. I know exactly what it was.
Oh. So you're trying to figure out like where you were inside of?
I tell them exactly what body part was close to that. It was an nat 20.
Yep. You were in the esophagus, and you could denote exactly how far in the esophagus you were, like down to the centimeter, exactly where.
I just pried myself out between like the second and third vertebrae, right above the clavicle.
Mm-hmm. And then you the neck birthed you out onto the table.
And now I'm here, and I don't know you, and I've no quarrel with you. and I don't want to. Any chance you could like send me and my friends back so we could like stop the badness?
I am trapped here with you.
Who are you?
And as you ask that question, we go over to EJ. EJ, same situation. You are in the void. Stars and planets around you. You're standing on ground, if you could even call it that. What do you do?
I would like to see if my remnant dagger glows. I want to pull it out and see if anything happens by holding up my dagger.
Ooh, interesting. It does.
Cool. I would like to take out my last word gun and start shooting around in the air. I was gonna stab everything, but
Okay.
I'm like, let's play with other things. Since
All
I'm
right.
gonna avoid.
So, like a cowboy, you shoot into the air in every which direction, trying to hit something in this void. And suddenly, you can hear a strange plink, 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 like you're hitting something metal.
Okay, so there is stuff around me. Can I tell how far away that sound is? Can I tell the distance?
It's about 50 feet.
Direction?
It's definitely like close enough that like you can actually hear the sound of the metal return back. So it has to be relatively close.
The reason I'm asking is I want to go towards it. Like, am I able to tell like where the direction is and go towards that metal?
It is directly to your right.
Ooh, all right. I'm gonna stab the metal.
All right. So you walk up to the metal and then you begin to try to stab it. Do you stab it with your remnant dagger?
No, I'm gonna use my regular dagger in case it just hurts my dagger. I don't want
Okay.
to lose my regular. I'll give up one of my daggers.
Okay. So as you stab your dagger into it, you can hear clink. It kind of like it doesn't crumple, but like the tip of the blade gets deflected sideways as you feel quite a bit of resistance. And as you do so, you can feel your surroundings around you. They begin to grow cold as you can kind of like see your own breath. It's dark around you.
Okay.
And then Celine.
I have a. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
From your end, as you're backing away from the table, you can hear a sound in the kitchen again. This time, you can hear plink, plink, as something is hitting metal, followed by a third plink. It sounds like plink, followed by a long scratch against metal.
I will go look in the kitchen to see what is happening.
All right. You could see in the kitchen this strange small cat man. He turns around and looks at you, and he's like, please, I'm sorry. It'll take just a moment. It's a little bit more time, and then one of our other dishes should be ready.
Do I still hear the sound?
No, you don't currently hear the sound at this time.
I guess I will look at whatever is baking.
Okay. And then as you are heading towards the oven to see what is baking, EJ, you wanted to do something additional at this time in your current predicament?
So I also have acid. Wait, it's my last acid vial. Okay. I want to see if I've got 20 of these. I want to take one of my bless that's in a vial, and I would smash the bless against the acid, against the metal.
Ooh, I see. Like, is your intention to make it explode?
Yes. I'm trying to bust through the metal thing.
Interesting. So you bash the vial of bless against this wall, and as you do so, and ignite it, you take. One moment. You take 10 points of damage as the blast explodes onto you. However, the wall does burst open, and you reveal that it's actually doors, 2 doors that swing wide open. As you walk towards the oven here, Celine, you turn around to look at by the sound of the explosion. You look, you see the doors swing open, and you can see an injured and curled up EJ sitting in what looks like some kind of storage casing.
I wave.
I groan and kind of just like close my eyes.
I go over to EJ and see if I can help her off the ground.
Well, this makes things complicated, doesn't it? And he turns the oven brighter and not brighter but brighter, but turns up the heat on the oven, and that makes it brighter and brighter on the inside, as you can now see that the oven is well illuminated from the flames, as you can see the face of Maurum inside of the oven. Maurum, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh!
Oh my god, that 20 as you hold fast. You're not even phased by this heat, baby. As now finally, with your foot, crash! Your foot sticks out straight through the glass of this oven as you manage to crawl your way out onto the cold, well-inviting hardwood floor.
This fucker tried to cook me!
Okay, calm down and lay on the cold floor. Let me help EJ first.
Oh, EJ will be fine.
At least you're alive.
How dare you ruin my dinner! And you can see as this cat creature is getting extremely frustrated. Long Icar's claws come out from his hands as he now glares between all of you. He quickly bolts past you, avoiding making contact with any of you as he manages to get back to the dining room. Now, Exel, you could see this cat-like creature pass by you. However, he is much larger in comparison to you, as he comes around to the head, and he's trying to reach for it, and he sees that it's the neck has been completely ruined, and then sees you still standing there and looks at you, his face large. It's far larger than your height alone, as he gets his face really close to you, Exel, and he says, "You
Hold person.
All right.
Don't insult the cat.
All right.
I'm a fish.
What's the DC save on hold person?
16 wisdom.
16 wisdom. Ooh, he fails it.
Oh.
As he's now apprehended by you, hold person. As you now have this strange cat-like man trapped, a statue that you could oddly speak to, and you're trapped in a place unfamiliar in a strange void. It feels like a fever dream, almost.
Hey, statue, how do we get out of here? I'll take you with me.
Unfortunately, you're not able to ask this question, as we are now out of time. It is now the end of session. We will find out where this will lead you in part 2 of finale of The Peaks.
Okay, so the only person that hasn't gotten harm or anything is me and Exel. Is what I'm hearing.
I'm fine. Because I hid behind something like the little bitch that I am.